try to get into my heart. Oh, it's been a while now that I've been waiting for you. And it's been years that I think about you. The timing is real when you believe in your dreams. I'm gonna watch out for you. How will you do? Oh, raise the fire that's burning me, and be the hunter that's gonna save me.
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
Frightening number in it.
How you doing? The words that turn loose. How you doing? Words that turn loose. Words that turn loose.
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down. Pain, 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 pain.
What a shame.
It's Distinction! Good evening! Good evening, 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 guten Abend, willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Game Night on Saturday the 29th of November. I hope you're all doing well. It is wonderful to have you here. And here's a message from our sponsor, JR Plays Games.
Check out the lung capacity on that man.
I know, right? I've got to do some singing in Messiah tomorrow, so I thought I'll practice me lungs a bit. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you very much to John for that pack of Plinko. Pity the machine was feeling a bit mean tonight, isn't it? But you can't have everything now. Where would you put it? Oh, the things I do with words. Anyway, how are you all doing? Lovely to have you here. I have got another Christmas jump to show you. It has just arrived today, or yesterday. Pikachu. Anyone who watched S20E17 live, maybe? Pikachu. Isn't he good? I know. Smug bastard right there, always in the centre, as was discussed with a colleague of mine. You got Bulbasaur on the right arm. You got Charmander on the left arm. And, of course, Squirtle on the back. Yeah, baby. It's my Pokemon I Choose You Christmas jumper. And it's very, very exciting. Can't join game? Well, you should try the room code. Let me pop the room code there. There's the universal controller. And let me pin. Can't see room code. It's definitely there. WDHC. Let me pin that to the top of the chat as well. So that's something people have asked for. Pin customized time. How long does this go? Let's call it 50 minutes. We'll pin it for 19 minutes left. 50. What? 50. Oh, okay, 30 is the maximum apparently. Fine, there we go. Crap, I'm pressing buttons. Right, how is everyone doing? Lovely to see you all. I've shown you off my jumper. Was that a sentence? I've shown you off my jumper. Possibly. Let me say hello to you all, because there's a lot of you here tonight. Good evening to SJ and JR, Matt the Sprat and Stimson's Angle. Good evening, Hudson Proogs, Nando and G-Isons, Toot and Lewis. Hello to Silver Electron, Stilgar and Lupine, Fetz and Flyboy, CJ and Shapes, Colin and Tom, Jack Wilfred Conradalac, Jerry and Naked Grandma. Good evening, 8 Minky and Holger Matt, Fiona Fee and AB Me. Oh, Fiona Fee and AB Me, I like it. Hello to Clive and Kegler and TVP and Oni and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me this Saturday night for what promises to be a super fun, charged episode of Game Night. We've had some Plinko courtesy of John at the start. Pity about the machine, as I already said. We've got Distinction Now, as written by Stimpson's Angle. Very many thanks to Stimpson for this question pack, and indeed to Lewis for proofing it. And then we've got something we haven't had for a very, very long time. We've got a Franken pack with an amalgam of authors. About 6 or 7 authors have contributed to the pack of Moneybox. It's all been curated by Lewis and proofed by Cola. So very many thanks to all of the authors who have contributed to later on's game of Moneybox. JR messaged me earlier on, said what's the rules about it, and I think what I'm going to say is that if you are an author, you can play the game, but you can't be in the hot seat. I think that's the rule I'm going to go by, because some people have only written 1 or 2 questions, so to ban you entirely from the game. So, and because no one's getting pennies, I think Lewis is getting pennies as the curator, because I can only put 1 name down on the author thing, so consider that your pennies, your free pennies will be, and if the roll of the dice lands in your favour and it's one of the final questions, then more power to you. So yes, of course, do come and play the game, because there's another at least 10 or 11 questions that you won't have seen, apart from Lewis and Cola, obviously, who've seen all of them. Did I say that? That must have been a funny coincidence there, Lewis. Anyway, lovely to have you all here. And speaking of Lewis, let me give you your requested lottery roll. Lewis, not lose. Lewis T1 award random deal success. 1,028, beating the odds. That'll do. Lovely stuff. Now, so Distinction, and I will get this game going in about a minute or so. And then all will be well. So if you've not played Distinction before, it's fast, it's furious, and it's a lot of fun. You'll pick it up real quick. All the instructions will be explained as we go. And All will be well. I hope you're having a good Saturday, everyone. Everyone having a good Saturday? I'm having a very productive Saturday. But I'm continuing to redo the flat and say my office room with the new green screen behind me, which makes it sort of slightly claustrophobic. I can't rock around too much. Hope my gin makes me smarter tonight. I have discovered that a little bit of alcohol can possibly help. I had a beer last night. I had a pint and a half of lager. So my mum came over. We went out for dinner. So I had a pint and a half, and it's only like the 4th time I've drunk in November. I do feel like December might not continue this trend. I've been very, very good in November and for a lot of October as well. I feel like December I might let the side down slightly, but I am sticking with the apple ties tonight. But we're gonna see. Yeah, dry December. Yeah, no, dry January. That will probably be a thing next year. But right, about 30 seconds. I think I'm gonna let this loop finish off. Invasion Mode. Mikey, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Join with the Universal Controller. 0.8.1 is the latest version, and the room code is pinned at the top of the chat. So. Here comes the end of the loop. I hope you're ready to play. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's Distinction followed by Moneybox tonight at Game Night. Let's get on with the quiz. I feel like I've appropriated that slogan from. I've nicked it from Samsung, and I just might make it a thing that I say in every episode. Maybe. Yeah, Mac OS standalones. Make sure you're opening the right one. There was a slight bug in the latest build from GIs, that's going to be rectified before next stream. So round one, we have got 3 boards of 10 answers, and there is a question or a category that is associated with each board. All you've got to do is be the first to tell me any of the answers on any of the boards. If you're the first player to do so, you get 20 points. If you find one of the 3 bonus answers, which are hidden on one of which is on each of the boards, you will get 40 points, I think. Is it double points? We'll find out. I can't even remember. But there's 1 bonus on each board is what you're looking for. You can only give me a maximum of 3 answers. Once you've given me 3, you won't be able to give me any more. And only the first player to find the answer will be credited, unless you find it immediately after the first player, in which case you get some pity points, which is nice. 3 accepted correct answers. Yes, you can get as many wrong answers or repeat answers as you like. Your answers can come from anywhere. They can come all from the same board, or 1 from each, or 2 from one and 1 from another. It's entirely your decision. But be the first to find the answers, and yeah, and these boards are exhaustive, by the way, so there are only 10 correct answers per board. There aren't any other answers that have been omitted from the boards. Hopefully that makes sense. Good luck to you all. Get ready to type into your universal controllers. It's fast, it's furious, it's round number 1. And we are looking for 2-digit triangular numbers, the last 10 countries to have hosted Eurovision, and sports that will feature in the 2026 Commonwealth Games. To clarify, I'll tell you that later. The last 10 unique countries to have hosted the Eurovision Song Contest going back to 2014. And we're looking for the 10 sports or para-sports that will be contested at the 2026 Glasgow Commonwealth Games. Specific disciplines are not required, just the general name of the sport. Para-sports are not listed separately. There's 2 bonuses. Portugal on 45, Holger, Matt and Jerry finding those bonuses. Goodness me, you've cleared 2 of the boards. You've got 20 seconds to go and just 3 answers left to find. They're all sports. They're all sports. Stop typing numbers and countries. It's only sports. Only sports. It's a new website I've started. It'll never take off. There's a 3rd bonus going to jogging for gymnastics. Holger Matt finds basketball. There's 1 more answer. Last couple of seconds. Can you get it? AB Me clears the 3rd board. You clever, clever people. Very well done. 30 answers found, done, and dusted. Congratulations on clearing the board. No answers to reveal. All 3 bonuses happen to be running across the same port, the same place, which is very nice. Room code is pinned at the top. JR, it's pinned at the top of the chat. If you see the pin, I've decided to leave it pinned at the top of the chat. Just to go through, triangular numbers are those that can be arranged into the shape of an equilateral triangle using dots. For example, 6, whereby 6 dots can be arranged in 3 descending rows of 1, then 2, then 3 dots. The next triangular number is made by adding an additional row with 1 more dot than the last, i.e. 6 plus 4 equals 10. The gin did not help. Oh,
What a shame.
What a shame. So yeah, triangular numbers with 2 digits, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36, 45, 55, 66, 78, and 91. Last 10 countries in alphabetical order: Austria, Denmark, Israel, Italy, Netherlands, Portugal, Sweden, Switzerland, UK, and Ukraine. And sports that will feature in the 2026 Commonwealth Games: athletics, basketball, bowls, boxing, cycling, gymnastics, judo, netball, swimming, and weightlifting. Let's go to the VR headset of news. I could tell you all the years of them, but you just want to get on with the quiz, don't we? So let's do that as we go to the VR headset of news. I have to click the button twice because I have to reveal answers and there weren't any to reveal. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round... Oh, excuse me, round 1. Tom is still got yet to score, but don't worry, there's still plenty of rounds to go. Danger Dimples, welcome to the stream. Oh, well, not welcome to the stream. But yeah, well, welcome to the stream. You can have the company, but not to the quiz, if that makes sense. But lovely to have you here. Hope you're well. Carrying on at the leaderboard. Sorry, getting a bit distracted. Matt Kegler, Grams, Flyboy, Fiona, Conrad, not finding anything there. No, so go away from the stream. That is not what I meant. CJ also not finding anything. Into the points. Prudence and Jack and Fluffy getting 5. Silver Electron and Silent Marine picking up 10. Marcini and Cola, Fetz all getting 20. Toot, Riff and Colin getting 25. Sorry, Tater. Ape also getting 25. Shapes getting 30. Nando, Bugger, and Avalon get 40. Clive gets 45. And into our top 6. JR and AB on 55. Zeus on 60. Ralph on 70. But Jerry and Holgamad tearing away at the front, tied first with 75 points apiece. Fantastic to have you here. Now leave. Indeed so. Well, if anyone does want to come and join the game, the room code is pinned at the top of the screen. But I don't show you the room code in the middle of the rounds of this because in that round, certainly in round 1, you can't join midway through. You won't get the packet. It only sends it at the front. Welcome on in, Maxio, to the game. Yes, I tend not to put the room code. But I have now pinned it in the chat because I know a few people have asked me recently if we can see the room code at all times. And that's... the easiest way of doing that. So I'll give you another 30 seconds to come and join, and then we'll move on. So a nice opening round. We're getting a perfect board between you managing to find all 30 answers. I've still got some of the information down in front of me here. But I'm not going to share it all with you. But I will tell you the ones that athletics and para-athletics, basketball and wheelchair basketball, bowls and para-bowls, cycling, specifically track cycling and paracycling, gymnastics, specifically artistic gymnastics, and swimming, para-swimming, weightlifting, and para-powerlifting. So those are the ones that double up as the para equivalents. Right, I think that's enough information from that. Let's play on round 2. So we've got 6 answers on this board. And this one, again, the question is going to be exhaustive. There will only be 6 valid answers altogether. In this round, though, you need to give me the rarest answer. And to qualify what I mean by rarest, I mean the answer that you think fewest of your colleagues and competitors in the game, the one that fewest other players are going to say. The fewer people who say the answer, the more points it is worth. It's as simple as that. So, try and think of the rarest answer. First of all, make sure it's a correct answer. If you give me a wrong answer, you get no points. If you give me any right answer, you definitely get points. But the rarer the answer, the more points it's worth. Sometimes going for the obvious one can be a sound tactic, because obviously everyone else is going to maybe think, oh, I'm not going to go for the obvious one. So it's up to you, though, how you play. You've got 30 seconds for each, just a single answer. Very best of luck. And for this first board, I would like you to tell me a lion from The Lion King, 1994. We are looking for one of the 6 named lions from the original 1994 movie.
Points appear if you're different from your peers. Indeed so.
Last 5 seconds. Let's have an answer, please. That's an answer from everybody. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, there's one. Do I feel generous enough? It's... I don't think I do. I don't think I'm feeling generous on that. Let's take a look at the wrong answers first of all. There's nothing here that I need to condone, I'm afraid. So, wrong answers. So, let's go through this. So, Jafar is a character from Aladdin, not from 1992's Aladdin. Kiara is a good answer, but unfortunately, Kiara doesn't feature until The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. So, I can't give you any points for Kiara. Avalon has said Nally, which granted is only one letter away, but such a short name, I don't think I can condone that. So close, so Jafar. Very good. And Puma, unfortunately, is also not a right answer, so I can't allow any of those, sadly. So it's no points for you. But everyone else, very well done. You've got some points. Now let's calculate the points and see, did you cover all the answers? Oh, my goodness gracious me, you did not. There is one answer that you didn't get, and I have to say, I'm not surprised nobody got this one, because I didn't know this one when I saw the question. I guess, says Deja, when we get to the final unrevealed answer, you can have a guess. So let's go through them. First of all, the most popular answer, 13 players going for this and getting 20 points for Nala, which I think is possibly what Avalon was going for, but just missed out the last letter. JR, Ralph, Fetz, Grams, Flyboy, Colin, Toot, Riff, Ape, Conrad, Jerry, Stilgar, and Silent Marine, all saying Nala, Simba's childhood friend and future mate. I got mixed up between Nala and a film that isn't rubbish. Liking's not rubbish. I like The Lion King. So very well done if you got Nala. That's worth 20 points. 8 players getting 30 points for Simba, AB Me, Proogs, Holgerback, Cola, Fiona, CJ Binks, Bugger, and Maxio. Yes, Simba, the main protagonist. His name means lion in Swahili. Adult Simba, of course, voiced by Matthew Broderick of Godzilla fame. Well done. 30 points for saying Simba. 6 players, each getting 40 points for Scar, Clive, Shape, Silver Electron, Zeus, Fluffy Bunny, and Jack, all saying Scar, the antagonist, voiced by Jeremy Irons. We also accepted Taka, which is his actual name. He was only called Scar since he got his scar. Before that, he was called Taka, which is Swahili for rubbish. So you can sort of guess why he's a bit bitter, considering what his brother is called and what he is called. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's sort of like, that's his villain origin story, I guess. We literally called him rubbish. But voiced by Jeremy Irons, well done, 40 points. Now, there's 2 answers left to reveal, and you get, you've covered 2 of the answers, so 60 points for both these players. Very well done to the one player who said Sarabi. Matt, very well done. Sarabi is one of the other ones happens, but the answer I haven't revealed yet, mate, and Simba's mother, Sarabi. And the other one, which I almost blurted out, that very well done to Tom, also picking up 60 points for Mufasa, the OG king, voiced by James Earl Jones of The Lion King and Star Wars fame. Darth Main, indeed. So, yes, Sarabi is Mufasa's mate. Only one player going for Mufasa, and indeed for Sarabi. Now, the one missing answer, Sarabi was where my money was. What's the 6th? Well, this is interesting because I didn't know this. I didn't know they were named, but I guess they are in the credits. The missing answer is Sarafina, and Sarafina is Nala's mother. She does have dialogue in it when they're being groomed before they go to the watering hole with Rowan Atkinson. So I guess she must appear in the credits. I'm fairly sure the name isn't ever said in the dialogue because I've watched that film many times and never noticed Sarafina. But yes, Kovu is also from the sequel, as is Andy Dick. And it's Kovu, Kiara, and I can't remember the other characters. It's been a long time since seen The Lion King 2. Fun fact, The Lion King is based on Hamlet. The Lion King 2 is based on Romeo and Juliet. You heard it here first. Let's clear that board down and move on to puzzle number 2. Rowan Atkinson is actually a bird. Indeed he is. And welcome to the stream, Scorecount, and jogging as well. Now, just to give you some clarification on this. The answer will need to be a number, but I implore you, do not put any punctuation, commas or periods or full stops or other separators. Just give me the number, possibly leading it with the pound sign, but definitely just the number, and double check before you press enter. But don't give me any punctuation, okay? And welcome on in, Huds, to the game. So, 5 answers on this one. You're looking for the rarest once again, and I would like to know one of the 5 highest box values in the original UK Deal or No Deal, hosted by Noel Edmonds. No punctuation in your answers, just a number, please. I will not condone any if they don't get through and you put punctuation in them. Prugs just sneaking in under the wire. CJ, I'm afraid you are out of time. There was someone who put punctuation quite early on, and fortunately for them, it did get through. But I did say I wouldn't condone it if it didn't. But it does look like it has got through, which is grand. Now let's take a look at the wrong answers. Only 2 to reveal here. Graham's going for 1,000 and CJ not getting an answer in time, so I'm afraid we can't offer any points for those. But yes, everyone else is correct. So did you cover all 5? You did indeed. So let's go through. Again, 13 players. 13 is the most common answer. Each getting 10 points for £50,000. AB Me, Fetz, Tom, Flyboy, Kegler, Prug, Zeus, Matt, Avalon, Riff, Fluffy, Stilgar, and Huds all getting 10 points for £50,000. Well done there. 8 players get 20 points for £100,000. JR, Silver Electron, Holger, Matt, Cola, Ape, Marcini, Conrad, and Fiona. Very well done there. 5 players, each getting 30 points for £75,000. Shapes, Nando, Toot, Jerry, and Silent Marine. 4 players get 40 points for the lowest of the Power 5, 35 grand. Clive, Jack, Bugger, and Maxio. And very well done to Ralph and Colin, the only 2 to get £250,000, but only 50 points for you two. Yes, that is the top shop. That is the original Power 5. Can you uncondone my answer, please? Oh, did you? Oh. No, I can't. That's 100,000. No, why is that? That's correct. I can't uncondone it. It's 250,000 to us. Everyone will pick it. No, I can't uncondone it, but it looks like it's the right answer anyway, so that's not a problem. Yes, Edmund's version of the show originally ran from 2005 to 2016 on Channel 4. 2023, ITV relaunched the show, this time hosted by Stephen Mulhern, with the top prize decreasing to £100,000. Well done. Nice simple board there. Let's play on to the third board of the round. And Silent Marine, welcome to the stream. Again, just 5 answers on this board. And it's a nice simple puzzle. Remember, you're looking for the rarest. And I would like to know a 4-letter chemical element. We're looking for any chemical element whose name is 4 letters long when spelt in English. Any chemical element when spelt in English that is 4 letters long. 10 seconds. Let's have something. So Jack and Silent Marine not getting an answer in there. Unfortunately, there's not going to be no point. There's going to be no points for you. Any other wrong answers? Just the one, Azot. No, that is not a thing I've heard of, I'm afraid, Marcini. So I'm afraid no points there. Everyone else, very well done. You have gotten a correct answer, so there's some points. But how many? Let's find out. Did you cover all 5 answers? You did indeed. And they have... there's a tie in second place. So we'll go through them. First of all, the most popular one, 11 players getting 10 points for... Neon, Shapes, Grams, Prugs, Holger, Matt, Colin, 2, Zeus, Jerry, CJ, Stilgar, and Huds. Neon with 10 points. 8 players getting 20 points for Lead, Clive, Ralph, Nando, Kegler, Cola, Avalon, Ape, and Conrad. Very well done for 20 points. Now, we've got 2 lots of players, 2 lots of 5 players. Sorry, yes, 2 lots of 5 players giving each of the next answers. So they're all going to get 40 points. 5 players getting 40 points for Zinc, Silver Electron, Tom, Flyboy, Fluffy, and Bugger. And another 5 players getting 40 points for Gold. JR, AB Me, Matt, Fiona, and Maxio. Very well done. And Thetz and Riff each getting 50 points for Iron. There you go. Sometimes it is the obvious one that can get you the points. Iron is probably the one I would have reached for there. Maybe Gold. But that's sometimes the way this game goes. So, Riff Raccoon, welcome to the stream. So far, after 2 rounds, there is only 1 answer you've missed, and that was Sarafina in the first board of round 2. Let's see if we can keep that up as we clear the board and we go to the VR headset of news. Let's check out the scores at this point in the game. Everyone is off the mark, which is delicious to see. Huds is on 20, Kegler and Grams on 30, Marcini has 40. Stilgar and CJ also have 40, Prugs on 55, Silent Marine and Conrad on 60, and Avalon's on 70. Flyboy's also on 70. Toot and Ape and Jack are all on 85. Nando and Colo have 90. Yona has 90 as well. Fluffy's got 95. Fetz is on 100. Riff and Colin on 105. Shapes is on 110, along with Silver Electron and Tom and Maxio and Matt. Zeus has 120. And Jerry looks to be in a four-way tie with 135 points with Holgabat, JR and AB Me. And we've got a clear top three at the moment, but it's very close. Clive in third with 145. Buggers in second with 150. But just 10 points clear and leading the pack with 160 points, it's Ralph. Reverse psychology. Indeed so. Another opportunity for you to come and join the game if you'd like to. There is the room code both in the chat and on the broadcast graphics, WDHC. And if you need the universal controller, you can get it right there. Latest version is 0.8.1. So make sure you have got the latest. If you're playing on a standalone one, you can download from either of the links there. New Mac version coming out sometime next week. So we've got another round before the final. I hope you're all having a good time. It's lovely to see everyone with points on the board, which is very encouraging indeed. I'm just going to have a quick look ahead at what questions are coming up in round 3. Oh, it's very exciting. Very exciting indeed. Well, if no one's come to join us, I think we should play on. Let's get on with the quiz and move to round 3. We've got some slightly chunkier boards this time. 11 answers on each board this time for a total of 33. Now, between you, you've been jolly clever and you've only missed one answer the entire game. You've got 33 to find, and you've got another minute on the clock to do it. Very similar to round 1. Find a maximum of 3 correct answers. No penalty for wrong answers, so just keep pressing and guessing. But you're only going to get points if you are the first player to correctly identify any of the answers. This time, you're going to get 40 points for finding a correct answer. And if you find one of those 3 bonuses, again, there's 1 on each board, then they are worth 60 points. So there's potentially 180 points up for grabs for one lucky player here, if you can be very, very clever and find those bonuses. Unlike in round 1, these boards are not exhaustive. So there may be more than 11 answers on each board, but some of them may not have been included. So you've slightly got to... Yes, bonuses chosen at random, Danger. So you've slightly got to get into the head of Simpson's angle and think, well, which ones would he pick? It's up to you to decide. Keep pressing and guessing. You've got a minute on the clock. The very best of luck to you all. And I would like to know... some members of the G20, some musicals composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber, and herbs and spices associated with Christmas. The G1020, I'll go through these notes in a bit. For our spice ones, spices are historically associated with Christmas and its food, as it was a way to show off one's wealth. The more spices you could include, the wealthier you were. And we found all those bonuses once again, and they're all across the middle in the same position. How about that? Well, you've only got 5 answers to go. 5 answers to find, and you've still got more than 30 seconds to do it. 4 answers now. Keep pressing and guessing. More Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals up there, and it looks like they're in alphabetical order. Possibly, maybe. That could be a bit of a hint for you. 1 more spice, 2 more musicals. Can you find them? There's a musical. 2 answers to go, 10 seconds. How are we going to do? Are we going to cover them? There's Jeeves, there's Vanilla, and well done once again, gang. You have cleared all 3 boards with time to spare. Jolly good indeed. Well done to JR finding the India bonus to... Who's that who found Joseph there? It's Colin. Colin found Joseph. Hi, Jerry, as well, giving me hi, Ben, as an answer. And Naked Grandma finding the ginger bonus on the right-hand side. Very well done. You clever people, indeed. I'm not really sure there's much information I can give you here, but the G20, incidentally, is a group of 19 countries and 2 economic unions, the EU and the African Union. Its membership represents 85% of global GDP, 75% of international trade, and 2/3 of the world's population. Missing from this board are Australia, Canada, China, France, Italy, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and the USA. It says here, a musical question. Ben, as a host, I wonder how the answers might be revealed. Well, I have heard of all of those Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals, I have to say. I'm not an enormous lover of his stuff, but some of it's okay, I guess. Anything interesting I'll tell you about Jeeves? Lloyd Webber's infamous flop, lasting for only 38 performances, rewritten 20 years later as By Jeeves, which lasted 9 months this time. So that's probably the most rarefied answer of the one up there. Cats, as you all know, based on T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. And as Ricky Gervais pointed out, actually, no, let's not make Ricky Gervais jokes on stream. Let's keep things family friendly. But there was a film version in 2019. It wasn't very good. Let's go to the VR headset of news after revealing none of the answers, because they've all been found. And let's check out the scores. Well, we've got Stilgar with 40, Silent Marine, Conrad and Huds all with 60. Kegler has 70, Avalon has 75, Marceli's on 80, Jack and Flyboy on 85, Grams is on 90. Fiona has 95, Maxio's on 110, Matt on 115, CJ's got 125, Cola on 130, Prude's on 135. Clive and Riff and Fetz all on 145, Tom's got 150, Silver Electron 155, Buggers on 160. Ralph and Zeus have 165, Ape has 170, Jerry and Colin are on 175, Holger Matt is tied on 180. Into our top 6, who are our finalists this week? AB, me and Fluffy have 180 as well. We've got a tie between Nando and Toot on 210. Shapes is on 230, but JR leads the pack into the final on 240 points. So, it's going to be JR and Shapes for sure in the final. And then it will either be Toot or Nando. I can never remember how the logic works for this one. I think it's whoever had the highest score at the end of the previous round. Or it might have ordered you by that already, and it might be Toot. We will find out in just a minute, but congratulations definitely to JR and Shapes, and to either Toot or Nando, because you are in the distinction final. I think it is countback, but I can never remember if that board honours the countback. Honours isn't the word I want. What word do I want? Might be honoured. No, it's not reflect. I can't remember. I can't remember if that board includes the countback, so it will either be Toot or Nando. But it is time for the distinction final. Now, if you haven't made it to the distinction final, if you still have a very important job to do, so please do stick around, because you get to actually play the final part of the game first before our actual finalists. So let's find out who our finalists are going to be and how we play it as we go to the distinction final. It is Toot who's gotten through, so maybe it does respect. Respect is the word I was after. I think that board must respect the countback. So, JR, you've got a healthy advantage with 240. Shapes has 230. Toot has 210. How this is going to work, I'm going to give a question to all of you, and my finalists are going to give me 2 answers each. But before that, I'm going to give it to my audience players. I'll explain the rules for our finalists in a minute. But first of all, to our audience players, you have got 1 minute to give me up to 5 answers. As with round 2 earlier on, the fewer people who say the answer, the more points it will be worth to you at the end of the game, and there is still a lobby medal available. So, try and be thinking of some rarer answers, okay? Try and be thinking of some rarer answers because they're worth more points. If you're running out of time and you've only got 3 answers, then maybe go for some obvious ones at that point. But you want to try and get some rare answers in because they are going to be worth more points. So bear in mind, everyone else is also trying to think of the same rare answers. So, without any further ado, audience players, fingers on devices, you have got 1 minute to tell me first names of US presidents. To clarify, we are looking for first names only. Full names or surnames will not be recognized. If a president commonly used a nickname, both the nickname and birth name are accepted. For example, President Rob would be Rob, or Robert would both work. So, we are looking for first names of US presidents. Holger Matt has found 5. Well done indeed. Jack's got 5 now, and he's very disappointed he wasn't the first to do so. Hudson's got 5. Lupine's got 5. You've still got 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds. Zeus and Fiona have now found 5 as well. Jerry's got 5. Clive and Nando have 5. Stilgar's got 5. Kegler's got 5. Any more for any more? 15 seconds to go. Matt and Colin, Jogging and Ape have all found 5. Cola's got 5. Baby Me, TVP, Naked Grandma, Ardenfest, Silent Marie, CJ, Cruz, Conradalac, Fluffy Bunny have all got 5. Tom, Flyboy, Oni. Oh, Silver Electron and Maxio just missing out. Silver Electron finding 4, Maxio finding 3. But again, you've done awfully well. There's a lot of answers have come in. Okay, let me give you some information before I give you some answers, because I can tell you that a total of 152 correct answers were played, which is a lot. And of those 152 answers, there are... Sorry, not of those 152, but of the 152 answers have been played, and there are 2 distinct answers. There are 30 answers available in total, 30 answers to choose from. 2 of them are distinct, and no one said them. Now, players in the final, if you can give me a distinct answer, you keep your score. Hooray and hooray. However, if you give me an answer that anyone has said, you lose 5 points for every player who has said it. If you give me a wrong answer, or more than 20 people said the answer, then you are going to lose the maximum of 100. We'll go left to right, then right to left, and whoever's got the most points at the end will be our gold medalist, and then second will be silver, and then third most will be bronze. If there's a tie, we'll go and count back. So JR has got advantage over Shapes, who has advantage over Toot. That's how we're going to do it. So 2 distinct answers, 30 to choose from, and you're looking for the rarest ones possible to maintain the highest score you can. The very best of luck to you all. JR, you're answering first, and can I have your first answer, please? We are starting with Lyndon. Lyndon, is that a right answer? Absolutely right. Lyndon, as in Lyndon B. Johnson. It is a right answer. How many people said Lyndon? Just a 2. Good start. You losing 10 points. You're down to 230. You're tied with Shapes. Good start. Oh, just a reminder I should have said before, just give me the first names. Do not give me surnames. It will be marked as wrong. Shapes, on to you. Can I have your first answer, please? Millard. Millard. Is that right? Indeed it is. Millard Fillmore. Millard Fillmore was US President. How many players said Millard? 3 going for Millard. You lose 15 points. You're down to 215. Still in second place for now. We come to Toot. Can I have your first answer, please? Currently on 210. Benjamin. Benjamin. An excellent name indeed. Is it correct? Yes, indeed. Benjamin Harrison is a valid US president. How many players said Benjamin? Just the 2. You're down to 200, losing 10 points there. It's a solid start for all 3 players. There are still 2 distinct answers up there. So we're going to go reverse order now, starting with Toot. Can I have your second answer, please? Rutherford. Rutherford. Correct answer? Rutherford B. Hayes, of course. How many players said Rutherford? It is one of those 2 distinct answers. Well done, Toot. You keep your 200 points. So pressure on Shapes and JR a little bit here. A little bit of pressure because you've got 200 and they've still both got to give an answer. Shapes, can I have your second answer, please? There is 1 distinct answer left. Shapes thinking long and hard there. He's finally settled on Chester. Chester. Is that a right answer? Yes, it is. Chester A. Arthur was US president. How many players said Chester? Oh, it wasn't distinct. It was just one, though. You lose 5 points. And you are now guaranteed the silver shapes. You have finished ahead of Toot. And the pressure is now squarely on JR. There is still a distinct answer up there, JR. You're on 230 points at the moment. Can I have your second answer, please? Bags, I hate it. What do we go for? Grover. Grover. Is that right? Yes, indeed. Was, until fairly recently, a good piece of trivia. Grover Cleveland was the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, as 22nd and 24th. He's not anymore. However, it is a correct answer, Grover Cleveland. How many players said Grover? Oh, JR, no! I'm so sorry. 10 obviously remembered that little trivia nugget, and you've lost 50 points because 10 players said Grover. Oh, you could have had such joy.
What a shame.
What a shame indeed. But that is the way the game goes. It's been a crazy ending to what's been a very, very enjoyable game of distinction. But at the end of our second pass, JR finishes with the bronze medal and 180 points. Toot claims the silver with 200. But it is a gold medal with 210 points for our friend Shapes. Well, you missed Sarafina earlier on, and you've missed one in this, but I have to say, only 2 answers going missing in the whole of a game of distinction might be a new record. So let's go through those answers and who said them in order of popularity. 14 people said William for 6 points. Quite a few. William Henry Harrison, William McKinley, William Howard Taft, and of course Bill Clinton. 14 going for that. 11 going for Herbert, famous for inventing the vacuum cleaner, of course. Herbert Hoover. 8 points if you said Herbert. 10 going for George. He was quite a famous one. He was the first president of the United States of America, George Washington, as well as George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush as well. 14 points for him. Grover that we had earlier on from JR. 10 players going for Grover. 10 also going for James for 14 points. Where's James on my list of words? James, there you are. Quite a few. James Madison, James Monroe, James K. Polk, James Buchanan, James Garfield, and of course Jimmy Carter. 9 went for Martin. 16 points if you said Martin. I didn't think as many would go for that. Martin Van Buren, down with the cotton gin and all that. Well done if you said him. 8 going for Barack for 24 points. Barack Obama, of course. 8 going for Calvin for 24 points. That would be Calvin Coolidge. 8 going for John for 24 points. Now, where's John on my list? Was this John F. Kennedy, I think, is the one. But I just want to check there wasn't another one. Where have you gone, John? Oh, there you are. John Adams, John Quincy Adams, John Tyler, and of course John F. Kennedy. Apologies, I couldn't find him on my grid then. Ulysses, 8 players saying Ulysses, as in S. Grant. Well done if you got him for 24 points. 6 going for Donald for 26 points. Yes. 5 going for Franklin for 32 points, as in Franklin Pierce and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So 2 Franklins, 32 points for you 5. Well done. 5 going for Theodore Roosevelt, the other Roosevelt there. 5 points, well done. For 5 players, sorry, 32 points. 5 going for Woodrow for 32 points. Woodrow Wilson. I think that was only the one. 4 going for Andrew. 36 points for Andrew. Good answer there. Andrew Jackson and Andrew Johnson. You 2 answers there. 4 going for Zachary for 36 points. I was going to say Zachary Hale Comstock, but he's a character from Bioshock Infinite, not a US president. Who was Zachary? Where are you, Zach? Zachary Taylor was the US president with that name. Just the 3 going for Abraham. Abraham Lincoln, of course. But a good answer there for 46 points. 3 going for Dwight, as in Dwight D. Eisenhower, Fetz, Colin, and Marcini. Good answer there. 3 going for Gerald, as in Gerald Ford, for 46 points. AB, me, Nando, and Marcini. 3 going for Millard, that we had earlier on from Shapes, for 46 points. 3 going for Richard, as in Richard Nixon, Fetz, Flyboy, and CJ for 46 points. Then we're getting into some of our rare answers. Conrad and CJ going for Benjamin, which we had earlier on from Toot, for 56 points. 2 going for Joseph for 56 points. Which one was Joseph? Oh, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., of course. Very good if you got Joseph or Joe. 2 going for Lyndon B. Johnson that we had earlier on from JR, Clive and Silent Marine getting 56 points. 2 going for Ronald, Grams and Cola, Ronald Reagan, and President Mrs. Reagan, of course. 2 going for Warren B. Harding, I think, Grams and Avalon, very well done for 56 points. 1 going for Chester, it was Jack Wilfred who got Chester A. Arthur, very good answer indeed. There's 1 more answer with points next to it. Thomas Stilgar getting for Thomas Jefferson, also getting 60 points. And the 1 distinct answer, sorry, the 2 distinct answers. We had Rutherford as a distinct answer from Toot, and 1 other. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it, Conrad. Like Harry S. Truman. Nobody going for Harry S. Truman, who I believe followed Roosevelt. In this, did he follow FDR? I think, Harry S. Truman. And the other one that we had earlier on from Toot was, of course, Rutherford B. Hayes. So, there we go. You've done jolly well. Only 2 answers in the entire quiz that you can get. Sarafina and Harry S. Truman. If that's not a raid message, I don't know what is. But let's end that round and go to the VR headset of news one final time and check out the final scores. Goodness me, there are some chunky scores on the board. Kegler with 146, Huds 154, Stilgar 178, Flyboy 191, and that's the bottom of the board. Maxio 194, Jack 207, Prugs 213, Avalon 215, Marcini 216, Silent Marine 218. Conrad 218, Silver Electron 219, Ape 238, Ralph 239, Fiona 247, Riff 249. Matt 249 as well, Holger, Matt and Grams on 262, Tom on 266, Clive 281, Fluffy on 282, into our top 12. Jerry's got 287, Fetch 289, Bugger on 296, Zeus 297, Colin 299, Cola just breaking the 300 mark on 302, and into our top 6. AB Me 308, CJ 315, a very respectable 376, and a lobby medal for Nando. And despite the points being the other way round, the medals are correct there because, of course, the points are the number of points you started the round with plus the number of points you finished the round with. But it's your total score in that round that determines the medal. So it's a silver medal, but weirdly, 3rd place on the board with 410 for Toot. It's a bronze medal and 2nd place, and a very nice 420 for JR. But our gold medalist and highest scorer of the night with 440, it's Shaves! Yeah, the logic holds up there. The logic does indeed hold up. It's encouraging to see. Well, Not a Cat, welcome to the stream. And what a great game. Oh, 420 bronze it. Very good. What a great game of Distinction. Oh, that was so much fun. Excellent questions, and it's always encouraging to when we have questions that between you manage to get pretty much all of them. Say just 2 answers that would be missed out there. One in board 1 of round 2, Sarafina, and 1 Harry S. Truman. The latter of whom I'm sure most of us have probably heard of, but there we go. Anyway, it's been great fun, and very, very many thanks to Stimpson's Angle for a lovely, lovely pack of Distinction. A really nice way to start off this Saturday evening stream. We have got even more quiz coming up in the shape of Moneybox. That's going to be in about 5 or 6 minutes time. So I do hope you'll come back and join me for that. If you want to play Moneybox in the hot seat, then you will need to be in the Discord and you'll need to have a microphone. So do make sure you have. Ruling, because I know people will ask me, because we've got about 6 or 7 different people who've written for this game, the rule is you can join the game. I think I mentioned this earlier, but just to clarify, you can join the game, but not the hot seat. So press the button to exclude would be my advice if you're one of the question writers. And very many thanks to all the question writers for this game. And I will go through you. I will name you properly in a bit. But if you want to be in the hot seat, make sure you're in the Discord and with a working microphone, and all will be well. We're going to play Moneybox, a Franken pack of Moneybox after the break. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I do hope you can join me for it. Thank you again to Stimpson's Angle, and of course to Lewis for proofing. I will see you for even more game night in just a few minutes' time. See you after the break. And there go the credits, and there's just time for a quick lottery for HUD 601 before I put some bonuses into the chat. Veal success, HUDs! 252 pennies. That's not what you want, is it? Never mind. Them's the breaks.
What a shame.
What a shame. Now, a bonus for all of you. It's break time. And I would encourage you during this break time to go and stretch your legs, get some more drinks, get some more snacks, pop to the loo, take any meds that you might need to take. Now is the time to do it. We'll be back in about 6 minutes time, 5 or 6 minutes time, when we will be playing Moneybox as written by various members of the community. It's sure to be a lot of fun, and I do hope you can come back and join me. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. It's Moneybox! Welcome back to the second part of this evening's game night, where it is time for Moneybox. GHKL is the code that you need. There's a universal controller, and there's a room code in the chat if you prefer it there. How was your break? Hope everyone got a chance to stretch their legs. And yes, welcome to Moneybox in this Frankenpack edition. I have to extend very many thanks to our writing team, which includes JR Plays Games, 8 Minky, The Lupine One, Hex, Lewis, myself, and BC. And very many thanks to Lewis for curating it all, and to Cola for proofing it as well. Very grateful to you all for your efforts. Now, if you are here tonight, then you can join and you can exclude if you're one of the writers. That makes, I think, the most sense. If you're not one of the writers, then you don't have to exclude. You don't have to exclude at all if you don't want to. You can not exclude unless you're a writer. But you can choose to exclude if you don't want to be in the hot seat. If you do want to be in the hot seat, then you've got to make sure you're in the Discord and you've got a working microphone so you can come down and have a little chat with Lewis in the green room, who will then drop you into the broadcast studio, and we'll see if we can get a new high score. Also, welcome to Fluffy Bunny, Skenme, Maxio Davidovic, Ash the Bash, and Duratsafumel, and Yoniak. Everyone who's just joined the stream all of a sudden, welcome to you all. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming to join us. Also, meant to say a big thank you earlier on to HUD601 for gifting a tier 1 sub to 8 o'clock, and to Clive of Legend for 72 months. 72 months, Clive. That's 72 months. Is that 6 years? My maths isn't good. I've got to get a calculator. That is 6 years. 6 years, Clive. You've been subscribed, which is unbelievable. Yeah, thank you for the tremendous support, and yeah, long may it continue. Long may it continue. Thank you very much, Clive. 72 months, that's 72 months. It is indeed. Like, the chairman of the council is the chairman of the council. Now, last time we played Moneybox, we had some new leaders in the shape of Arun Aromatics and Jack Wilfred, which HUD601, but Server Confidence Royal Plus is at least 6 years old. Yes, we can. HUD601 and Hibby were the previous leaders of the Moneybox leaderboard with 6,100, and it was bested by 600 points. So Arun and Jack are now sitting pretty atop the Moneybox leaderboard. 6,700 is the target to pick. Get in there and reclaim it, HUDs. That is a distinct possibility. It absolutely is. But tonight we're going to have two players challenging for an opportunity to take the top spot of that leaderboard. Who will it be? We will see. Sorry, man with the golden gun. I'm going to give you another 30 to 60 seconds to come and join. Quoting a handful, yeah, that's what I do. Quote Handforth Parish Council. It's the dumb thing. It is the dumb thing. So last few seconds to make your way in, if you would like to. Remember, you must have a microphone if you want to come and play this game. And yeah, all will be well. Mom Ben's quoting Handforth again. Indeed so, indeed so. Now, that knew almost too much about Charlie XCX. You did indeed. Right, I think that's long enough. We've got 48 viewers. We've got 10 eligible players in the lobby, and a few who are sitting out, either because they're writers or they don't fancy in the hot seat, which is completely fine. Let's lock that lobby up. And let's pick our first player who's in the hot seat tonight. And bear in mind, the first player will pick the second player. Okay, so Veal Success, our first player into the hot seat tonight is Woollyback, or Dos Lane U, as your name is being translated to me. in the chat there. Woollyback, you have been selected for Moneybox. Please make your way to the green room. As a writer, pick me. This is Writer's Revenge. Well, see, as only you're not one of the Franken writers for this game. But if we get, we're gonna see if we can get Woollyback into the green room. Just trying to. So yes, we'll get Woollyback down, and then Woollyback will pick his partner, and hopefully all my sound system will all just work, and all will be well, and it won't be remotely embarrassing for anybody. Yeah, we'll wait. There's great Uncle Woollyback has just appeared in the green room. I'm going to have a little sound test with Lewis. Yes, I bet you do, JR. As the as co-author of the sound system, as it were. Right, it's just coming to 9:20, so we're doing okay for time this evening. Last opportunity to fill in the survey, by the way. I didn't do much continuity there, but Quizmas starts next week, and fill in the survey because I'm closing it off tomorrow. So if you haven't done a survey, you can grab the link in the Discord. I might post it in the chat a bit later on as well, but you can go and grab that. I've started writing up my notes for the report. It is going to be a dense document. If you don't want to read it, that's completely fine. I will probably take an opportunity on some stream just to go through a couple of bits, or I might not. I might just leave it as an exercise for the viewer. But yes, so last opportunity to fill in the survey. It's been open for a couple of weeks now, so yeah, we'll be closing that off tomorrow. If you haven't had your chance to do so already. So hopefully, yeah, it's data. There's lots and lots of data, but also comments. So I was far more interested in the comments as well. So yeah, do go fill one in. Okie dokie. Here he is, Mr. Woollyback. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, good evening.
And I can see bars coming up in OBS, which is fantastic, which I'm assuming means stream can hear you as well as me. Now, Woollyback, if you just click into the broadcast unit, if you watch my webcam in Discord, you will be able to see the game screen, hopefully.
I can see the game screen, me, you, desk, settee.
Fantastic. Yeah. And also make sure you keep your other device that you joined the game with handy, because you'll need that to click some buttons later on if possible, if you've still got that available.
Right. Okay. Just one thing before I start.
Yes.
If I put some headphones in? You're very faint on my device.
Oh,
so what I'm going to do is...
I can give myself a little bit more volume, if that helps.
There we go. Yeah, we don't want to overdo it for everybody else. Right, I think I can hear you okay now.
Good. So headphones probably a good idea anyway, because right. You don't want to be noise gating too much. So and I don't.
Can you now hear me?
I can. Yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Now, Woollyback, I believe you have played this game once before. Yes.
Hang on a minute.
Oh. Never see the Una reverse card on a sound check. Indeed.
Are you picking me up at all now?
Yeah, yes. I'm nodding just in case you can't hear me. We
you got me? No, I don't.
Yes, no, we have. We have.
Oh,
we have. We can hear you. We can hear you.
We were having... I thought we were having issues.
No, we're all happy. So, Woollyback. Are we happy?
Well, I think what I will do... I realised what the problem was, by the way. On the tablet, that's why I wasn't hearing you.
Ah, we could hear you for sure. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you fairly well.
Good.
I can indeed.
Well, let's not touch it. Let's say that works well enough and go with that.
Yeah.
Good egg. Now, you have played this game once before in the hot seat, if memory serves.
I have.
Now, on that occasion, I believe you were with Shadowmane, and you finished with a very respectable 1,713 points. Now, we need to see if we can best that this evening. So, you need to pick a partner to play this game with. So, if we go back to the audience and see who's available, you've got a choice of Stilgar, TVP, Shapes, Oni, Proogs, Clive, Kegler, Tom, or Ash. Who would you like to bring in to partner with in Moneybox tonight? Woolly back? We appear to have lost Woolly back. Wait, don't go. Definitely themed.mp3. Indeed. Well, we appear to be having some trouble with Woollyback's line. We'll see if we can get him back. Oh, I'd be a great radio phone-in host. I might just pop Woollyback back into the green room and see if Lewis can finagle some magic there, because we do appear to have lost them temporarily. But we can ponder. I wonder which direction Woollyback is going to go. Sending several thousand drones to Lancashire. Lewis, keep me posted. 20 points. Keep me posted on updates, Lewis, and just I don't know why I'm talking. You probably can't hear me, but just in case. Oh, you can hear me. Good. Yeah, just pop Woollyback back in once you make some progress. And not aggressively and say yes. That's a good raid message. Life always has issues. It does indeed. It does indeed, Kegler Coach. So don't forget, you can submit your raid suggestions. That could be our raid message tonight. They're worth a few extra pennies, and you can suggest up to 3, and I'll pick my favourite and give you pennies later on. Woollyback appears to have dropped, so I'm hoping they're going to try a bit of a restart. Good evening, Ash. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing okay, mate. So sorry to hear about your news. But we're sending all love and best wishes your way, and hopefully we can forget it all for a little while and have some quiz fun. But it's good to see you. Good to see you online, my dude. Now, Great Uncle Woollyback appears to be back into the green room, which is encouraging. I'm back in the broadcast studio. How are we doing, Woollyback?
Oh, flipping heck.
Just teething
I've had
problems.
to switch from tablet to phone because something was going wrong. So I'm having to do both things on my phone at the same time here. But no worries. I am back.
Good stuff. Well, look, if it's a pain, I can control and make your selections at this end if it's easier. So don't stress yourself unduly about that. What I do need from you though is the name of the person you'd like to partner with tonight. Just to remind you, you've got a choice of Stilgar, TVP, Shapes, Oni, Proogs, Clive, Kegler, Tom, or Ash. Who would you like to partner with?
Oh, there's quite some choice there. But I think we shall go with my gut instincts and call Derby's finest up. Yes, you, Oni.
Oni has been summoned to the Moneybox studio. Let me go set force player. I will attempt to select Oni 91_573. Let's see if you're successful in that attempt, and can we bring Oni to the Moneybox studio? Here he is, Writer's Revenge. Oni, make your way to the green room to be sound checked, and then into the broadcast studio, and we will say hello, and all will be well. So,
while we're waiting for that, by the way, Ben. Unfortunately, the Universal Controller cannot give you two-word names.
Correct.
Otherwise, there would have been a space in there. It's Doleneur, which is French. For Woollyback, of course.
Oh, how clever. Doleneur. Yes, I deliberately didn't allow space. Do you think that's something I should put into the Universal Controller?
I don't know. I mean, most of my translations have been more than one word, but that's just me being silly.
Something I will consider. We have got an Oni. Welcome on in. How are you doing? As well as that.
I went to the wrong green room.
Oh,
I went to Ash's one for some reason.
We just sit there twiddling your thumbs. No one's here. Are we waiting for someone?
Yeah.
Oni, how are you doing?
I'm good. For most of this week, I couldn't actually walk properly because I've got a nice bit of plantar fasciitis on my right foot.
Oh,
so
I had that recently. It's not the way. It's not the way, my dude. Oni, you're familiar with Woollyback, I trust?
Yep, and he's familiar with me.
Good.
The amount of shit talk we have with each other It's
Fantastic. Well, it's good to have two grumpy Midland/Northern men down with me here. It's all
Fairly,
very, very exciting. Now, Odie, you've played the Moneybox Hot Seat twice before. Once with Prey, where you finished on a very respectable 225, and again with JR, when you finished on 2,113. So, between you've had 3 attempts at the Moneybox before. Let's see if when we combine forces, we can conquer that leaderboard and get a new place at the top of it. A reminder that this is a Frankenpack. It has been composed by a variety of question writers. I will tell you the writer for each question in turn. And let me just give you a quick reminder of the rules as well. And only make sure you're watching the webcam footage in this chat so that you can see in real time. So you
I
will
can see that, yes.
Good stuff. So you select a coin to go into the money box, followed by a question category, which you may discuss before you select. Answer the question correctly to add the value of the coin to your jackpot. Answer incorrectly, and the coin goes out of the game forever. Also, beware of the killer coins. Answer a question incorrectly with a killer in the money box, and you lose half your accumulated jackpot. There are 4 killers in the game, and because you have to answer 10 questions before the final, I think you're guaranteed to find at least 1, if not 2. The 2 questions that you don't answer in the main game will become your final questions, and my advice to you is leave at least 1, if not 2, categories that you think you're going to be reasonably confident on to maximise your chances. Are you both happy with the rules?
Yep. And
Yeah, sounds
knowing
good to
that
me.
as the number 1 writer in terms of count, this is the writer's revenge.
Writer's revenge. Well, let's
This
see.
is where they kick us in the head. Let's go.
Let's see if we can exact your revenge, Oni, and if it is indeed a dish best served cold. I hope you are both ready to play, and I hope you're ready to play along at home with your universal controllers. Let's play Moneybox.
Thank you, Aiden.
So there are your coin values, ranging from 50 at the bottom end all the way up to 2,000 at the top end. And your categories tonight are origins, holidays, song lyrics, film, transport, food, technology, geography, TV, literature, big numbers, and celebrities. You'll face 10 of those questions in the main game, and 2 of them will be in the final. So let's go over to our money box and select our first coin. And Writer's Revenge, aka Oni, you're picking the first coin.
I'm a dirty left winger and a bisexual, so left purple.
Purple on the left-hand side. Now, I'll give you a few seconds to discuss your strategy on these categories, and then Wooly back if you could tell me which one you're going for. But floor is yours, boys.
I'd love to leave song lyrics and food to later, and geography.
Well, I'm happy with leaving geography as well, because I think we could both smash that one.
Yeah. What do you want to get out of the way early? Because that's the thing here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking celebrities first.
Well, I know nothing about not present celebrities anyway. So
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
sure.
them, but I'd put that probably 12 out of 12. So
okay, let's do that then. I press the button now, don't I?
If possible, I can press it for you. If not, we've got it.
That's been
Fantastic.
pressed.
Well done. Good.
Last time.
So obviously it's a
Nothing worked
good idea to try and get categories you think you might be weaker out the way, because there's no jeopardy with anything in the money, nothing in the jacket.
and also
So-
if we can get literature out the way early, that'd be great.
Okay, well, let's take a look at our first question. We've selected for celebrities. Let's take a look at the options. You got Martha Stewart or Oprah Winfrey. I have heard of both of these people. Your question: which of these businesswomen and TV personalities has been convicted of a felony in the United States? I will tell you that this question was written by JR Plays Games. Audience, you've got 15 seconds to select your answer. I beg your pardon, Oni and Woollyback, you have got 45 seconds to discuss before you must coalesce around an answer and let me know what it is. Try and keep spoilers out of the chat until you hear the ping, because we don't want to influence the audience too much if you're 100% certain. And remember, you have got a straw poll which will tell you how the audience voted that you can use on one question if you think it helps you out. 45 seconds to discuss, and your time starts now.
Yeah, I know the answer.
Go for it then.
So,
I'm going to wait until the ting goes.
we'll wait for the ping, so we don't want to influence the
Yeah.
audience too much.
Yeah, no pinging. Okay, but you definitely know who it is.
Yeah.
And
Good.
there
You
it
did know
is.
your celebrities after all.
Yeah, Martha Stewart actually went to prison. So, for tax evasion.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's Martha Stewart.
Well, that was a short question, wasn't it? If
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking.
Like that.
Is tax evasion the grey one or the bad one?
I can't remember, and I don't dabble in enough to care. And I think if I'm not in that zone, then I'm doing all right.
I thought avoidance was the bad one and evasion was fine. But are we happy to go with Martha Stewart because we're out of time then?
It's Martha. She went to prison.
Okay, Woollyback, you happy?
I mean,Oni's confidence is inspiring, to say the least.
Well, let's lock in Martha Stewart then. And we'll see how the audience fared. And indeed, a good chunk of the audience seemed to think Martha Stewart as well. 79% going Martha Stewart, 21% for Oprah Winfrey. As Oni, I'm sure you're already aware, the correct answer is, of course, Martha Stewart. Yes, she spent five months in federal prison related to securities fraud around the biopharmaceutical company IM Clone, basically insider trading. Which is naughty,
right.
and we shouldn't do it. So well done if you got that in the audience at home, and thank you to JR for that question. Now,
it's the same. It's the same thing that Yuji Naka, the guy who was head of Sega when Sonic came in.
Oh,
That's
yes.
what he's gone for.
oh,
yeah.
is that what? Very good, very good. Well, first question. So it'd be good to get a killer out of the way, but let's find out what did we bring to our money box. Baby.
Could you do worse? No. But
It's non-killer 50, which is about as bad as it can get on a question you're 100% sure on.
it is literally the worst it can get.
I haven't done the Tadar.wave sound yet. It's coming. It's coming soon. Hey, let's look on the bright side. It is at least cash. You're off the mark. And if you hit a killer on a wrong answer on the next one, you're only going to lose 25. So, let's try and find some silver lining.
Yeah.
It's a start. It's a start. It's not the best start, but it's a start. Let's add 50 to your jackpot.
Purple
Okay.
let me down.
And it's only uphill from here, unless you get one wrong, of course. Yeah, purple did indeed let you down. So let's see if we can have a better course of action. Woollyback, you're going to pick our next coin.
Right. Trying to keep politics and sexual identity out of my choice. I'll go for yellow on the right.
Yellow on the right.
Oh, I can do it on here.
You can press the
do it on
button.
here.
There we go.
Sorry,
In it
yes.
goes. Yellow on the right falls into the money box. And 10 seconds if you want to have a quick strategic discussion before category selection.
I'm thinking getting literature out the way. Because if we fuck it up and there's a killer, then, well, it's...
We've got 25, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking literature. How good are you in literature?
So. I used to fall asleep during English literature classes.
Same. So, yeah.
What are we going for?
Literature.
We'll do literature then.
Okay, only do you want to
I
press the
need to
button?
actually click it, yeah.
You do. There we go. Literature
Forgot I need to
question.
do that, sorry.
Okay, let's take a look at the options. The Lion and the Witch. This question comes from Ape Minky, and it goes like this. In a classic children's novel whose title also includes The Wardrobe, which eponymous character speaks first? 15 seconds in the audience, 45 seconds for you to discuss. Straw poll available. Time starts now.
So I know about C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, that's about as far as I can go as well.
Yeah, same. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't have anything to go on because, like,
There's the ping.
it was one of those books that was on my bookshelf as a kid, but I never read it. It was one of those ones that I put it to make myself seem more intelligent than I actually am.
Have you got a straw poll available? Have you read it,
I'd love to
Woollyback?
comment on that, but we are. I'd love to comment on that, but we are on the same side here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to straw poll it? I know it's early, but do you want to do it?
I think we should just
Actually,
go
no,
for it.
no. Yeah, pick whatever you want, mate.
Right, well, I'll go
Coin flip
lion
it.
then. I think the
Yeah.
lion will speak first, yeah.
You think
Freddie,
lion?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Happy to lock in lion, both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in the lion and let's see what the audience thought. Slightly close to the mark, but more thinking the witch. 64% have gone for the witch here. Let's see if you're right, or let's see if the majority of the audience are right. I'm afraid
shit.
it was the audience. Now, this is a book I had the
right.
audio book of this, and I read this many times. Yes, the witch first speaks, aka the White Witch, Griselda or Jezebel or something like that. In chapter 9, in the witch's house, she first meets Edmund, and Aslan, the lion, doesn't speak until chapter 12, Peter's first battle. So yes, the witch, the antagonist, which is the witch, and Aslan is the hero. Unfortunately, it was a wrong answer, but thank you to 8Minky for a lovely question. Let's see, what did you bring to your money box? Jadis, thank you, Stilgar, that's the one I was after. Let's see what you brought to your money box.
150 and a killer.
That would be good.
You're
Killer
so
would be
close.
good right now, but it's not like...
1,500 and a killer. Well, you were almost there. It was a killer, and it had a 1 and a 5 and a 0 in it, but it also had another 0, unfortunately. Yeah, it is a killer. So we don't mind too much because we're only losing 25, but it is a bit of a blow that 1,500 has gone out of the game, which is... yeah, the rare off by 0 error, indeed so. Oh, guys, bad luck, but still plenty of money up on the board. But let's take that 1,500. In fact, no, let's add that killer into your jackpot. Doesn't go out of the game. It does go in because it's a killer. There's a roller coaster for you guys so far. Started with 50 down to 25. I mean, let's see what happens as we go on from here. First of all, let's just check in with the leaderboard at this point. Quite a number of players are with the maximum 1550. Well done there.
There's so many perfect players.
We've got 4 or 5 on 1500, then yourselves on 25, along with a few others. CJ and HUD's yet to score, but like I say, don't worry, there's still plenty of questions left in the game. And also, it's just occurred to me, we should all sing happy birthday to Ash. I think his birthday's tomorrow, I want to say.
It's tomorrow, yeah, it's the 30th.
Shall we give him a chorus, boys? 1, 2, 3.
No, it's tomorrow. We can't do it.
Okay, fine. We'll do it later on. That's it. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Ash.
Right. No,
Actually,
we
thinking about
did it on stream for Lady only. I can't do it for.
Okay, we'll do
Just
it.
remember this though.
I'm doing it off on. Sorry, go on.
Certain feast days and the like are deemed to have started the evening before. That's why your Roman Catholics have Saturday night masses. So
I have an
we could
idea.
sing it then.
Let's do it at the end of the show.
I'm not fucking singing.
Okay, well, if you could instead pick us a coin only, that would be grand. In lieu of singing,
Alrighty.
let's have purple on the right, and it goes to the money box. Did I just get out Catholicized? I may well have done. 10 seconds to discuss your next choice, guys, and then we'll go on.
We're still going for the ones that we ain't.
So we're going to hang on to geography, definitely.
Geography, food, song lyrics, they're the ones I want to hold on to.
Yeah,
So,
okay then.
any
So
of the others, whatever you like to
let's go
we go for?
Origins then?
do. Yeah, right up. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing the doings, aren't
Yeah.
I? Sorry.
Got a button to press. There we
yeah,
go.
you got it.
Origins.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Another question from JR Plays Games, and your options are the word scientist or the novel
God, what?
Frankenstein. The word scientist or the novel Frankenstein. And your question,
Which is
Simply-
Oh, Jesus.
which of these is older? 15 seconds in the audience, 45 seconds for you two to discuss, and your time starts now. Straw poll available.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking in our first deliberations?
At least the origin of the novel Frankenstein, we know, because it's the book, yes. But the scientist...
I feel like that's older. That would have probably been, I'm saying, late 1700s?
Yeah, I would have said that as well.
Yeah.
As well.
Because, yeah, like Mary Shelley would have been like 1860s, 1870s. I think scientist is right here.
Reminder, we're looking for the word that is older, and I need a decision
Yep.
from you.
Who
Word
said
scientist?
scientist?
Scientist.
Scientist. Okay, let's lock in the word scientist, and let's see what the audience thought.
And
Oh,
I'm-
it's one of these close-run things. The audience are leaning towards scientists, same as you, 56%. Let's find out if they, and indeed you, are correct.
Why are you like
I'm
this?
afraid not. No, the word scientist came about in 1834. William Whewell,
Wow.
Whewell, Whewell. He coined the term scientist to replace terms like cultivators of science, which I prefer. Conversely, Mary Shelley, you were right with the century, but it was a bit earlier, published in 1818 and written by Mary Shelley
Right.
initially anonymously. Yeah, 1818, right at the front end of the 19th century. So it's another wrong answer, but let's see if we can keep the value low. Again, at this point, it wouldn't be the end of the world to take another killer out, but let's see. What did you bring to your money box?
Take down 2K, make the bastards happy.
Wish is my command.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So we've abandoned the pretense that this is a family-friendly stream this evening. I should have realised that when I invited Oni into the voice chat. Yes, unfortunately, gentlemen, it is a killer, and it is also the top of the shop. So that's 1,500 and 2,000 that is not going into your jackpot, which is deeply upsetting. The one silver lining we can glean is that you still haven't got much in the jackpot, and so the killer is only costing you 12 points. And there are now only 2 left in the game. So,
Ben, I'm not drunk enough to deal with this.
okay, let's add that killer to your jackpot and move on rapidly. We're down to 13 in the jackpot. Oh, dear me. It's okay. It's okay. We've got lots of money still up there. The 1750 still there. The 1250 still there. Still a potential jackpot of 6,363, which could get you second on the leaderboard. So,
Come on, jackpot of 3. 2 more killers, let's go.
let's go back to the money box. And Oni, beg your pardon, Woollyback, your turn to pick a coin.
Right then. Okay, let's go for one of the nice, what you might call.
Blue one over on the left. In it goes. 10 seconds to discuss strategy, and then a category, please.
You know, our strategy isn't working, is it?
It will work. It will work. We may
Big
have
numbers.
nothing to take to the final, but at least we'll still get it.
We're fighting over 3 in the final, let's go.
You're low enough for the jackpot. In theory, JR, yes, it might, but it's exceedingly unlikely because your final point is also based on how many questions you get right. So, okay, we're going big numbers, and very many thanks. Very many thanks to BC for this question. You have still got a straw poll available. Your options are subscribers to Mr. Beast's main YouTube channel,
God's sake.
or the combined population of the USA, Canada, and Mexico. No one is making you play this game, Oda. You will add to this fight. Those are your options, and the question is as simple as which number is larger. You've got a straw poll available. You've got 15 seconds in the audience and 45 seconds for you two to discuss, and your time starts now.
Right. Okay, so we're talking 400, 500 million.
We are.
Actually, now that I've had a chance to think about it, Mr. Beast can't have 500 million subscribers. No. I think it's a combined population. I think it is the population.
Any thoughts, Woollyback?
Are we walking into another trap here?
At this point, it doesn't matter if we do.
Go on, let's do it then.
Ready?
We're going for population?
Combined population. Yeah.
The populations.
Okie dokie, we'll lock that in. And also, Kamikaze, welcome to the stream. Let's lock the combined population of the USA, Canada, and Mexico in. And let's see what our audience thought. Oh, that's an unfortunate end of line thing. I was doing that little flicker. 3/4 of the audience, more or less, agree with you. Just a quarter going for Mr. Beast channel. Now, what did you say, Ernie? You thought Mr. Beast can't possibly have 500 million subscribers, right?
Why are you asking me that?
I just want to clarify. That's what you said.
Are you saying we're wrong?
Nah, you're right. 451 million subscribers for Mr. Beast, but if you add the subscribers on all of his channels, several of which have 20 million plus subs, the total would be larger than the other option, which is 520.5 million. 348 million alone of which are in the USA. So it was the right decision. Let's see if we can start building some momentum from here. It's a right answer. What did you bring to your money box?
Give us something, please.
Well, it'll be something.
Gladly. We appear to have not quite got the hang of this game here. We're finding right answers on low numbers and big values on wrong answers and killers. So,
mate.
we are moving in the right direction.
Say, Oni, do you remember when I won that game at your still stream? And you said it was odd that somebody you had never heard swear had won a game on Jackbox.
Yeah.
Well, if this carries on much longer.
He's going to swear for the first time on stream. Let's go.
Lingo Maniac, welcome to the stream. It is cash. We're going in the right direction. Let's add 150 to your jackpot. All the coins have gone into your money box so far, but we're sat on 163 after 4 questions. We've got 6 to go. There is still 6,000 left in play and a potential maximum of 61.63. So let's not lose focus of that. Let's check in with the leaderboard. JR and Matt and Ralph are tied for the lead at the moment with 3,700 points each. Huds is still yet to score, and you guys are tied with the birthday boy and Colin all on 163. But that can change very, very quickly in this game. Let's play on and go back to the money box. Oni, I believe it's your choice of coin.
What am I doing? Sorry about that.
We're going for orange on the left. In it goes. 10 seconds to discuss a strategy, if you indeed want to play a strategy. And then, Woollyback, you've got choice of category.
There is no strategy. Just pick whatever.
Just run around and panic.
Yeah,
well, we'll
basically.
keep the ones. We'll just keep the ones that we were going to keep. Let's do television because either it'll be something you know or something I know, in theory.
Yeah, if this is
What do you want?
British, fantastic. If this is American, oh no.
We're screwed again.
You can click the
Click
button
TV.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
There we go.
I will remember to do this by the end.
Well, I can
there.
tell
The weird
you,
thing is, we could still end up with like 4,000, 5,000 here.
6,163 is your maximum. Yeah. I can tell you,
Yeah.
this question has been written by me. It's my one contribution to this pack. So you'll probably be able to guess from that it is British TV. Your options are QI or Dragon's Den. And the question that goes with it,
Please be who started first.
as of 20th of November 2025, which of these UK TV shows has aired more episodes? Now, you've got 15 seconds in the audience. You two have got 45 seconds to discuss. You have a straw poll available, and your time starts now.
Yeah, I think I got this.
Can you pad around the outskirts of your
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah,
without
yeah,
giving it
yeah,
away?
You do a reasonable
Yeah.
guess.
I'm gonna
No
wait
one-
until the ding where I can do it.
Yeah, let's not.
I might invite, if it's okay, Oni, I might invite Wooly back to speak first, just so we've got some balance of conversation. If that's all okay.
Ready?
Wooly back, what do you
I
think?
was letting myself in. I knew I was letting myself in for this when I invited him.
Fair enough. What do you think, Wooly back?
Well, I can do a reasonable guess as to one of them. Have we pinged yet?
We have, yeah.
Yeah.
We've long since pinged.
Oh, good. I'm thinking QI
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
on the
Any
basis
partic-
it's been going 24 years, and each series, what is it, about 14 or something like that in the series?
13. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got 2 years. Yeah, they've got 2 years advance on Dragon's Den, and they also have like a longer season than Dragon's Den does. So yeah, it's QI.
Happy with QI?
Oh, definitely.
Let's lock it in. And to our audience, they seem to be agreeing with you. Again, nearly 3/4 have gone for QI, just 27% going for Dragon's Den. Correct answer is indeed QI. You're quite right. Yeah, QI started out with 12 episode seasons. I think it's since increased to 16 episode seasons.
Right.
Dragon's Den, I believe, is 10. Total counts as of the last week. Dragon's Den, 249 episodes. QI, 360. So almost at one for every day of the year. It's the right answer. Let's see. What did we bring to our money box?
Okay.
Give us some gold, please.
That's more like it. We found a four figures coin on a right answer. 1,250 will get added to your jackpot. It's what we wanted to see. It's what we needed at this point. Let's keep that momentum going and add 1,250 to your jackpot. And for that reason, I'm out, says the coin. 1,413 is what we're up to. There's 4,750 left in play, and a total maximum still of 6,163. So, Woody back, a choice of coin, and remember you have to press the button as well.
Thanks for the reminder on that one, Ben. Right, well, let's go. I've been going for political impossibilities, so we'll do right green as well.
And there's that famous reaction shot for the right green side. And 10 seconds to discuss a strategy. Only you've got control.
When we say political impossibilities, the Canadian Green Party is right wing. But holidays, that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
It'll be, yeah.
Shall we knock
Giving
out
it some, like,
holidays?
festivals and things like that, bro.
Yeah. Shall we knock out that one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We might start looking at that one.
Okay. Holidays is selected, and thank you to 8 Minky for this question. Your options are April Fool's Day or Earth Day. And the question to go with it. Remember, you've still got a straw poll available if you're not sure and you want to poll the audience before you lock in your answer. Your question. In a leap year where Mardi Gras falls on Valentine's Day, when will Easter Sunday be? 15 seconds in the audience, 45 seconds to discuss. Time starts now.
Okay. So that means that Ash Wednesday will be the 15th of March. February, sorry.
There's the pink.
Oh. I think it's Earth Day. Because I think April,
is that 22nd of April?
It's mid-April because I've just worked it out. April Fool's Day, in that case, will be about 2 weeks before.
Okay, so shall we take it? Shall we take Earth Day then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earth Day?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in.
6 weekend.
Let's lock in Earth Day. And we'll see what the audience think.
In my head, it's saying 22nd of April. I don't know why.
71% of the audience think Earth Day. 29% think April Fool's Day. In a leap year where Mardi Gras falls on Valentine's Day, when will Easter Sunday be? The correct answer.
What?
Your dates were right. April Fool's Day is the 1st of April. Earth Day is the 22nd of April. But Mardi Gras is always 47 days before Easter Sunday, which means it would fall on the 1st of April. Unfortunately.
Sorry, I miscalculated that.
Unfortunate maths. Yes, so Earth Day is about 60
I was
days
Earth
after
Day
Mardi Gras.
anyway, so we would have been wrong either ways.
Okay, thanks for that.
Well, it's a wrong answer. Let's find out how much, if any, damage we have done. What did you bring to your money box?
1750 and a killer.
You're half right. It is another killer, but it is the second lowest value still in the game. Scant consolation, I trust, because you've just lost 706 from your jackpot. Yeah, here's another bit of silver lining for you. That is the third of 4 killers. There is only 1 killer left in play, which if you can find, means it's cash all the way. And we're still only just at the halfway mark, so let's keep some positivity. But unfortunately, we've got to add that killer to your jackpot. And we are continuing the trend, though, of adding all the coins to the money box, though, at this point. So, you know, there's that, if that's of any consolation. We're at 707. Let's take a look at the leaderboard at this point. JR has the lead with 5,300. Graham's in second with 5,150. There's a bit of a gap down to AB, me, and Fets on 2525. You're currently still neck and neck with Ash on 707, but we have still got 4 questions to go, and there's only 1 killer left in play. 4250 is the cash values that remain, and your maximum is 4,957. So, final 4 questions, final 2 pairs of questions. Oni, pick a coin for us. Go for the orange one on the right. In it goes. Right. We're running out of categories. I know you had 3 that you wanted to hang on to. Woollyback, you've got control. Where are we going next?
Well, I know very little about film, to be fair.
And for me, it really depends on the thing. Yeah, I think at this point, if you want to chuck film, chuck film.
Let's chuck it. Let's chuck it.
Film it is. And thank you to Hex for this question. Your options. Oppenheimer at the 2024 ceremony. Anora at the 2025 ceremony. Your straw poll is still available. And here is your question. Which of these films won more Oscars at its respective ceremony? 15 seconds in the audience, 45 seconds for you two to discuss. You have still got that straw poll, and your time starts now.
Ooh. It's going to be close.
I've never even heard of Nora.
Well, that was the one that won the... That was one that won Best Picture at 2025.
Oh, okay.
Audience time up.
I'm thinking it's Oppenheimer.
I mean, that was pretty well
Yeah.
lauded, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
Straw poll available?
I feel confident enough at the moment. Because let's be honest, it can't go much worse than this. So.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
Time up. What are we going to do?
Oppenheimer.
Duras Fummel, thank you for that follow. Let's lock in Oppenheimer and let's see what the audience thought. That bodes well. 76%, so over 3/4 of respondents agreed with you that it's Oppenheimer. Is it indeed Oppenheimer, or have we done even more damage? It is Oppenheimer. Well played. Now, it's quite a well-layered question because Oppenheimer won 7 prizes of the 13 it was nominated for. So it was nominated for quite a lot, but didn't win. Only just won over half of them. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Film Editing, and Best Original Score. Whereas Anora was nominated for 6 and won 5 of them. Including, I think it's the most awards decorated for one person because it won picture, director, actress, original screenplay, and film editing. And 4 of those went to the same person. Picture, director, original screenplay, because he wrote and directed it and he edited it himself. So it won 5 of 6, but it wasn't as many as Oppenheimer, which won 7 of 13. The record for any film, incidentally. Do you know?
Is that Titanic? I don't know if it still is.
It is Titanic and 2 others.
Hey.
Yes, Titanic.
Titanic. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I got a lot.
No.
I'm sorry. I just shows you how out of touch I am. I'm still thinking Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur is a correct answer. Yes, Ben-Hur, Titanic, and The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. They all won 11. Sorry, just a little sidebar, extra question there. Okay, back to the game. What did you bring to your money box?
Put a 1 in it and let it be a killer. Let it
One.
be a killer.
It'd be good to take out the last killer now, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Not a killer. Middle of the board, 650. That's not bad.
Okay.
Could have been a lot worse, 650. And continuing the trend of putting all the coins into the money box, which is great. We haven't got any coins in the rafters tonight. But yes, it's good. We're going in the right direction. Let's add 650 to your jackpot. 1357 is where we're up to. You've still got just shy of 5,000 as a potential jackpot. There's 3,600 left on the board. 100, 500, 850, 1,000, and 1,750, and 1 killer. So, Woollyback, if you could select our next coin.
Okay, then in which case, let's go.
Red on the right, in it goes. So, critical moment here, because you've only got 2 questions after this one in the main game. Where are we going, Oni?
Things I like all 5 of these. Because of how potentially nebulous it could be, should we knock out song lyrics now?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie. Song lyrics is selected. Thank you to the Lupine One for this question. Your options: Muswell Hill or Primrose Hill. You have got a straw poll available if you want to ask the audience, so to speak.
I hope this is going where I think it is.
All right.
What are you anticipating? What are you thinking you're going to see, Woollyback?
I'm not sure whether I should say before the question.
All right.
I'm thinking a song lyric by Madness, but it might not.
Well, let's see. In the lyrics to the Madness single Driving in My Car, the eponymous car was bought from a bloke from Brazil in which area of London?
Yep.
Audience has got 15 seconds. If you're
No,
100%, wait for the ping. Wait for the ping.
No, don't panic, don't panic.
45 seconds time starts now. I would say...
Right,
Well,
While everybody's guessing, there is actually a factual error in the song because it says it was built at a factory by the Tyne, yet it also said is also the Morris, which was actually built in Oxford.
Ah, well, there we go. The ping has gone, and I'm getting a message from the gallery. Ben, please read the question properly. Sorry, in the lyrics to the Madness single Driving in My Car, the titular car was bought from a bloke from Brazil in which area of London? Woollyback, what were you thinking? You were thinking this before you saw the question.
It's Muswell Hill.
Muswell Hill?
You can take it, mate.
Okay. There goes the ping. You happy with Muswell Hill?
Of course, mate.
Okay, let's lock it in. See what the audience thought. Pretty close. Oh, it's got the curse ratio. 52-48. 48% have voted have elected for Muswell Hill. 52% have gone for Primrose Hill. Woollyback's pretty confident. Was it the correct answer? No.
What?
The car gets driven up to Muswell Hill in the song, but it was not bought from there. It was bought from Primrose Hill. This is the information I have. Are we speechless?
I'm totally speechless.
Also, you got done in by Ralph.
Oh,
Ralph, that's a very cheeky question.
Oh no, Yorkshire did it again.
Oh, I think so. Well, that was a very exciting moment. You've got 2 questions left in the main game. You've still got that straw poll. But before we get into that, what did you bring to your money box?
Oh.
I bought it from Primrose Hill, from a bloke from Brazil.
Of course it
is. Okay, let's
I'm sorry,
check.
I'm sorry.
Let's check in Let's check in with where we are in the game. You've just lost 678 from your jackpot. This might be a record for most money lost in the jackpot. And you are continuing the trend of putting all the coins in the money box, which is very encouraging in a way. However, here's the silver lining. It is a killer, but it's the last killer. You've got 2 questions left. And no danger of finding a killer. It's all cash. The other thing that's good here is that it's only the 500. There are still 3 values bigger than that in the game. So it's not
oh no,
over.
JR, your score. Oh, your score. Look at that.
Let's add that killer to your jackpot. The jackpot cannot
I'm sorry
decrease.
about that one. I was just so confident about that, and I goofed it completely.
It's alright, it happens.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's part of the game. It was a very well thought out
question. It can't hurt us
question.
anymore. Actually, I think we are the first team to lose all of the killers in reg play.
I think you might be. So you've got 2 to go, and it's you've got a free crack at the board. And my notes here are telling me there's still 2750 that you could take out of there, 100 being the minimum, and after that, 850, 1,000, 1750, all good values, and you could still hit a jackpot of 3,429. So, perspective,
Cool.
2 questions to go. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Grams now has the lead with 6,300, and then there's a big drop. Grams has quite a sizable lead. Ralph in second with 3,625. Matt in third with 3,000. You are still in absolute lockstep with Ash to Bash here. All of you on 679.
You've really got to stop reading into my brain. It's not working, mate.
All right, let's see if we can change this all around. These last 2 questions, there's no killers to worry about. Let's see if we can hit these side. Now, it's just worth me pointing out here. At this point, I know you had 2 that you wanted to save for the final, but with no killers in the game and the jackpot being relatively precarious, you might have the opportunity to switch it up if you want to go for some more confident categories before we get to the final. That decision is yours. Let's go back to the money box, and Oni, if you could pick our penultimate coin, please.
Actually, he's not wrong. If we put one category that we both like and one category that we don't like, then we can possibly try to get something out of this.
Blue on the right, in it goes. And transport, food, technology, or geography are your options.
So if we let's say we keep the geography one, and then
I don't mind either of the 3 you pick. I don't mind either of the 3. Pick whatever you like.
Ooh, I mean, I'm okay. Oh, great. Oh dear me. The last one. Can you be sure of anything? Right. We'll keep geography till the end then.
Fair, yeah.
And shall we lose technology? Let's see where that gets us.
Yeah.
Okay. Press the button.
Hit it.
Oh, sorry, it's mint.
Technology is what we've gone for, and this question comes from Lewis. I think this is it the first Lewis question we've had tonight, because I think he wrote 4 questions in this pack, so the last 4 questions might all be Lewis questions.
God, we're so screwed.
Yeah, so I say the final 4 questions are all by Lewis T1. It's entirely coincidental that's come around that way, but we are finishing with an all Lewis set of questions. Starting with this one on technology, you have still got a straw poll, and you must use it. We don't have to use it, but you can't use it in the final. So,
yeah.
Technology, your options are a Motorola Dynatac 8000X brick phone, or 5 iPhone 17s. I was about to say 17s. So, a Motorola Dynatec 8000X brick phone, or 5 iPhone 17s. And the question is 3 words long. What
costs more?
Weighs.
Oh, weighs. Jesus. Okay.
Straw poll available. 15 seconds in the audience. 45 seconds to discuss. Time starts now.
Bloody hell! Who hurt you, Lewis? Who hurt you?
What do we think? What do we think? Give me some. It's only if you're 100% certain you shouldn't chat. There's the ping anyway.
I'm thinking the iPhones, because I don't think that the brick, they call it the brick phone, but it's not particularly, I'm thinking it's not particularly heavy.
Yeah,
it's just really hard outside with like wiring in it, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd be tempted by that.
Yeah.
I mean, 5, I'd say 5 of them would weigh more.
Yeah.
5 is quite a lot of iPhones, isn't it?
Exactly the point.
What do we think? We going leaning towards 5? 5 iPhones?
For the iPhones, ready for it, but yep, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've broken me, Ben. You've
sorry.
broken me.
I can only apologize. You got my question right, for goodness sake. You have still got a straw poll. If you don't use it here, you might as well use it on the next one if you want to. Choice is yours. We going iPhones, or do you want to see the straw poll now?
Keep on.
Keep on. Okay, let's lock in 5 iPhone 17s and see what the audience thought. They're leaning towards the brick, actually. 68% have gone for the Motorola Dynatac. Just 32% have gone for the iPhones. Let's see. Who was right? It was you.
Oh! Okay.
885 grams. Each iPhone is 177 grams. Conversely, the Dynatac was around 790 grams, so almost 100 grams lighter than 5 iPhones. I was thinking 5 is quite a lot. But apparently it's rumoured that the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro Max will be the heaviest ever iPhone, weighing more than 240 grams, or roughly 30% of a Dynatac 8000X. Thank you to Lewis for that question. So, it's a right answer. Maybe a good thing we didn't go for the straw poll after all, because most of the audience thought it was the other way. So, let's have a look. We know it's not going to be a killer, but how much cash have you brought in? What did you bring to your money box?
Give us full figures. Come on, just give us something good.
$850. Okay. It's not the 100.
Enough.
It's
Fine.
more than double the current jackpot. It's not one of the highest 2 remaining values, but it's only 150 less than the second highest value. So that's pretty good. Let's add it to your jackpot and continue adding coins to the money box. We're going to run out of room at this rate. 1529. Okay, there are no killers, so we know we're going to have at least 1529. If you give a right answer, it will be at least 1629. But it could be as high as 32.79 if you can find the 1750 coin. Woollyback, you have got the final choice of coin selection. Please make your choice now.
Left red, left yellow, left green. This is possibly a very one-sided election. Let's go yellow.
Yellow on the left. In it goes to the money box. And, okay, have a careful think about what you want to leave for the finale and what you want to take on now.
Transport, food, geography. I kind of want to get transport out now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking food and geography for final 2 is... I think we could win from that. You okay too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Transport then. And again, a question from Lewis. Options are: push it away from them, or pull it towards them. Here's your question, and you have got a straw poll. On UK trains, what would a driver usually have to do with a lever or handle in the cab to apply the emergency brake?
Oh, bloody hell.
15 seconds in the audience, 45 seconds for you two to discuss. Cha-cha real smooth. Your time starts now. What's our instinct?
When I heard of Brighter's Revenge, I didn't expect it to hurt quite like this. I'm just a human!
Time is gone in the audience. Do you want to see the straw poll?
Right. I think that's probably... Well, we've only got this chance to do it.
The last one anyway, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, straw poll. Audience opinions. Well done, audience. That's another curse ratio.
Oh, for God's
52-48. 52% pull it towards them. 48% push it away from them.
What are you thinking?
Right, I don't know whether it's the same one, but they usually push forward to go to move on. So I wonder whether bring it back.
Pull it towards them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Pull it towards them?
Right.
We're going with the 52%. Okay, let's lock it in. We have already seen the audience's responses, 52-48. You've gone with the 52%. Let's see if the 52% made the right decision. Not for the first time in history, the 52% have been proven to be incorrect. You push it away from you. It seems that it's the other way round in much of continental Europe. I'm not sure why ours are that way round. Apparently the instinct is to push it away if you're in a panic. If you start in neutral, and you would proceed past usually 3 brake steps to get to the emergency brake. I mean, if you think about it, if you emergency brake in a car, you would push the pedal rather than pull it, I guess, as well. So maybe that's what it is. Anyway, academic at this point. We know it's not a killer. Let's hope that this is a scant consolation and it was just the 100 anyway. What did you bring to your money box? Deepest sigh.
Let me just have a moment here. Sorry.
Pain.
I'm better now.
Very good.
What a shame.
What a shame indeed. Oh, 1,750. And you know what's most upsetting for me is that out of 12 coins that have gone into the money box, this is the only one that hasn't gone into the jackpot. Everything else has gone in. This one is going to go up to the rafters. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. But hey, let's not lose sight of it. You've still got a decent jackpot if you can win it. But for now, I'm afraid we have to lose 1,750 from the game. Okay, so you're finishing on a score of 1,529. That is what you would take home each in pennies if you can capitalise on the jackpot. For reference, 1,529 would put you 9th on the leaderboard, just behind Woollyback and Shadowmane, and just ahead of Oni and Prey. So that's sort of fitting, I suppose, isn't it? Let's take a look at our audience scores as we go into the final. Grams is leading with 8,900. Maxio is now in second with 48.75, and JR with 47.25 comes third. Are you proud
of your choice, Woollyback? Are you proud?
You've broken the connection with Birthday Bash, who's moved ahead with 24.29.
Oh, good. At least Bash is doing well.
Bash is on the recovery. Now, there's 2 categories left. And I will just give you a quick overview of how the finale works before we go to the final board. Of those 2 categories, you're going to see both questions. The rules are still the same. 2 options, 45 seconds to discuss, and you select one of the 2 options. I'm not going to give you any feedback after the first question. We'll go straight to the second question. Now, if after answering 2 questions, both of them are correct, you win today's jackpot of 1,529 pennies each. If both of them are wrong, then I'm afraid you get some consolation pennies equal to something like 25 pennies per question correct over the course of the game. If one is right and one is wrong, you will have a decision to make, because I will give you the opportunity to swap one of the answers. You won't know which one, but you can choose which one to swap. And then it plays out as before with 2 right or 2 wrong. You can instead, if you don't want to swap one of the answers, walk away with half the current jackpot. Okay, that's how it's going to be. Audience game, you will also have the opportunity to swap if that applies to you. And it's also worth bearing in mind, audience, that you might know the outcome of the game because you'll see what answers our hot seat players go for, and you'll get the option to swap and be told whether you're right before the hot seat players. So if you please, keep spoilers out of the chat until the game has concluded fully. I'd be very, very grateful to you. If you're both happy with the rules, let's play the Moneybox finale. No straw poll, no choice of categories. We're starting with food. And here are your options. This question from Lewis. Bananas or blackberries? And your question. According to the latest YouGov data, which of these fruits do more Brits have a positive opinion of? 45 seconds to discuss, and your time starts now.
Of all of the food questions, bloody hell.
Let's hope this geography one's good.
Yeah. I mean...
Up, I think, SJ. Audience time expired. What are we thinking? Any strong thoughts?
I think it's because bananas are particularly one because it's so soft that it's one of those ones that you feed to kids a lot more.
Yeah.
I think it's bananas.
This whole game has been bananas, if we're being honest, only, hasn't it? But
I mean, we could just say not necessarily for eating, but that's for another time.
I'm sorry. That's probably the funniest thing I've ever said, and I got nothing from anyone. Oh, I'm very upset. Anyway, sorry, time's up. I'm getting distracted. What are we? No, you can't laugh now. I don't want your pity chat. What are we going for, guys? What do you think?
We were bananas, weren't we?
Bananas?
Bananas.
All right, let's lock it in. Because I only said this is people are more. This is something to do with pretty bananas, and I said this whole game has been pretty bananas.
Don't explain the joke.
Don't explain the joke. I'm just repeating the joke. Right, next question. Geography. Options, and again, this question from Lewis. Thailand or Malta? Thailand or Malta? And your question. In which of these countries has there never been a recorded temperature below 0 degrees Celsius? 45 seconds to discuss. Time starts.
Blimey.
Right. Okay.
Right. I think this is going to be one of those trick questions because what this was Lewis again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So Lewis, he's
Audience
wanting us
timer.
to say, "Oh, Thailand, near the equator, that's hot."
Yeah.
Whereas there's probably some mountainous areas in the north.
Yes, you're right.
Which
Yeah,
has-
there are.
And Malta, of course, as we all know,
Malta, tiny island towards the equator. It's closer to the equator than most European countries. I think it's Malta. Yeah.
yeah, and islands generally are milder, and there's not really hilly either.
Yeah.
So
especially as like a proper South Mediterranean one like that. Yeah.
yeah. So I would go with Malta myself.
Rome's very hilly.
Oh no.
Sheffield's quite hilly. Oh, it's not a capital.
That's great, but it's several hundred miles away from Malta, so who cares?
Yeah.
Are we going with Malta?
Yep.
Okay, let's lock it in. And let's go to our famous Moneybox sofa shop. And let's review what we went for. According to the latest YouGov data, which of these fruits do more Brits have a positive opinion of? You said bananas. In which of these countries has there never been a recorded temperature below 0 degrees Celsius? You said Malta. Audience are given the choice to swap their answers if they've gone, or to bank and walk away. And so no spoilers from the audience. I'm going to wait for the audience game to conclude, which it now has. Yeah, I won, says Lewis. What are we thinking? Are we feeling confident?
I don't know anymore.
I'll put you out of your misery. I'm going to press the button and resolve it. Have you made the right decisions? Or have we got another choice to make? Or are we going to be very, very sad indeed? Let's find out. Hey! Well played. Oh, suitable end. What a chaotic game of Moneybox this has been. But it's had a happy ending. 1,529 pennies is what you have both won each. Congratulations. I'm absolutely thrilled for you. And that is going to put you into 9th place on the Moneybox leaderboard. 1 position behind Woollyback and 1 position ahead of Oni. So, sort of suitable. Just to go through those questions, 79% of Brits have a positive opinion of bananas, 5th overall, and only 70% have a positive opinion of blackberries, 11th overall. I thought I wouldn't eat a blackberry, but I would eat a banana. But I like black currant squash. As to the other one, right on the right line. Thailand at 1.2 or 1.4 degrees Celsius is the lowest recorded temperature. Oh no, sorry, that's the same note. Sorry, that's my Malta trivia. Sorry, 1.2 or 1.4 degrees Celsius is the lowest recorded temperature in Malta. Thailand, in somewhere in the northeast region, for some reason that note hasn't debugged for me. Somewhere in the northeast, in 1974, it did drop below 0 degrees Celsius. Strawberries, for what it's worth, are the most popular fruit, with 89% having a positive opinion of them. I have some for breakfast, and they are very good. And around 20 countries in the world have never recorded a negative Celsius temperature. And Malta is one of them. Well, guys, it's been utterly chaotic, but you have finished the game with 2 right answers, and you walk away with 1,529 pennies each. I know it's been stressful, but have you enjoyed the stress along the way?
When I said it was writer's revenge, I didn't expect you to bloody mean it.
Well, I think it's been a marvellous game. It's been super fun to host. Woollyback, have you had a nice time?
Yeah, well, apart from, so confidently leading us both totally astray on
Oh,
a
the
completely
madness
wrong
one.
answer on a song that I knew.
That's going to haunt you.
It's going to haunt me, that is. I must strike that off any playlists I've got. I was still right about the time bit, by the way.
So right about the what?
The time bit.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
No one is disputing that.
I also said the GPO owned it, and they usually used Bedford. But crucial bit I didn't know. But the rest of it, it was an absolute disaster, which got redeemed very well right at the very end.
I think you've done marvellous. It's been a pleasure having you both here.
If anything else, this is Ralph's fault.
You're going to blame it squarely on Ralph and no one else. Poor Ralph.
Of course, the Lancastrian's going to blame it on Yorkshire.
if there is a Yorkshireman to be blamed,
let it be so. Just before I let you go, can we please sing Happy Birthday to Ash, because it's only an hour and a half away in the UK? Can I invite you to do that with me?
I'm quite happy to do that with you. Would you? What key would you like it in?
Whichever one you like, and I'm going to invite chat to do the same. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ash. Happy birthday to you.
And our Buka solo.
I forgot about the latency. Fun fact, Happy Birthday starts, the first note of Happy Birthday is the lowest note of the song, and people always start it too high. So when they go, Happy Birthday, and they realise, it only goes up from that first note. Anyway, Happy Birthday, Ash. Have a wonderful day.
It's also the same notes as well.
Yes, it is. It's an octave lower than the highest note, so that's fun. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to show the final leaderboard. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you here. I hope you've had fun, and we'll see you another time soon, I hope.
I will have my revenge.
I'm sure you will. Odie and Wooly back, everybody. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you soon. I'm going to drop out of the room. And, what a chaotic game indeed. Chaos ensued. And Tipster, welcome to the stream. Chaotic bisexual bananas coming in as a raid message suggestion. Let's take a look at the final leaderboard and our medalists tonight. It's Grams who takes the gold with 8,900. Maxio takes the silver with 48.75. And it's JR who takes the bronze with 47.25. 5 was one of the writers in the game, but only for a couple of the questions, so I think that's all fine and above board. Very many congratulations to Woollyback and Oni, finishing on 1,529 pennies, and Ash finishing on his 24.29 there, which is very nice indeed. Everyone coming away with some pennies, which is good, and of course, when the game ends, it will tell you on your devices how many you've won, which is lovely stuff. Well, it has been a chaotic game, but it has been a lot of fun, and I hope you've enjoyed playing along at home, or indeed just watching if you've just been treating it as a spectator sport. Cards on the table. Moneybox has not come in as one of the most popular games in the recent survey, and I was thinking, do I want to write it out of the schedule next season? But I think it has its place. Maybe just one or two appearances in the season, but I still think it's got its place, even if it's not everyone's favourite. I know it's a bit more steadily paced, but it's always lovely to talk to people here in the studio, and there aren't many games I get to do that with, so I think it will be sticking around because I've had a great time tonight, and I hope you have as well. Do stick around, because after the credits we have got the penny prize draw lottery to round off this Saturday night. It is just gone 10:30, so we're not too late just yet. There won't be any DEFCON tonight. We've had DEFCON 3 streams in a row. I'm happy with that game. That will be appearing possibly later in the season, and definitely next season. But lottery coming up in just a few minutes. Do stick around for that, and then do join us for our raid at the end of the night. Thank you for playing. Congratulations again to Oni and Woollyback, and to our 3 medalists. And huge thanks to the writing team who have stepped up tonight, to JR, to Ape, to Ralph, to Hex, to Lewis, and to BC, to Lewis for curating them all, and to Cola for proofing as well. Most grateful to you all. I will see you after the credits for the lottery draw. See you then. Live from the Game Night Control Center, it's time for the lottery draw. QCLD is the code you need for tonight's lottery on the Universal Controller. And yes, thanks for pointing that out, Huds. I keep the year in the card, the end card, is the year the game was last was first developed. I think is probably how I'd best describe. Not when it was last built, because they do get rebuilt relatively often. But yeah, the year the game was first sort of came out. I should probably update them all every year, so they're the current year. I think that's more correct. Because yeah, otherwise you'd have Coronation Street with 1960 on it in the end card. But yeah, established. Maybe established. Maybe I should put that word into it. But no, thank you for pointing that out. But it is a known quantity. Now, come join us for a lottery draw, QCLD. We had a big win on Thursday night with the Thunderball draw. We had 4 numbers and the Thunderball. I think there was a 15,000 penny windfall, which was very, very exciting. So let's see if we can replicate that tonight. I'm then going to pick a raid message. I've got my my shortlist, and we need to pick a raid target. And not many. I think we could go and raid Ted 601. So if you want some of Huds's cats to go and fall asleep to, Ted 601 is calling our name. Cat. I was going to make sure the cats are actually on and not off doing cat things. Yes, we've got a loaf there. So I think we're going to be raiding into some cats tonight, which will be very exciting. So please do stick around for that. I'll give you once more round the loop before we lock this up, after which no more players will be able to enter. Just a quick message to remind you that on Thursday, we've got the first of our Quizmas games. We've got Bamboozle to start off. That's written by Samster. Our first Quizmas game. And then on paper, it should be Google That. Now, I will heavily caveat... by all means, Huds. By all means. If the cats are going downstairs, then that's fine. I will heavily caveat... Google That is supposed to be here on Thursday. Only sent me his questions very kindly. But it is going to largely depend... how much time I can find on Tuesday and Wednesday evening this week, because it needs quite a bit of work from the first run that was on a few weeks ago. And if I don't want to shortchange Oni in his question pack by risking things going wrong or things being less than, you know, the quality they should be. So if it's not ready, I do reserve the right to slightly tweak what we're doing on Thursday night, to be confirmed. But just so I'm hoping we can get Google That with our first Quizmas game, but we will see. Right, so because Huds's cats are going to sleep. Okay, that seems like a good one to go for. We're going to go raid a fast-paced events stream. Fast Pace for Pride 2025 is live. Speedrun Marathon, which of course Huds is star for, raising money for global action for trans equality. But yeah, if the cats are going downstairs, then it sort of makes sense to go elsewhere. Right, it's 20 to 11, so we do need to wrap things up because it's getting late, even if it is a Saturday night. 30 players have joined the game. Let's lock it up and get on with the lottery draw. So if you're all ready, let's start the machine. And tonight we are using Lancelot and Set of Balls number 6. Lancelot has been a bit temperamental of late, so let's see if indeed he's learnt his lesson and he's out of rehab and ready to give us a straight draw now. Lancelot with Set of Balls number 6. Let's release those big money balls. In they go, into the drum. I love the colours. Odds of getting a rainbow tonight. Oh, yes, the other thing I was going to do. If you haven't filled in the survey, I know Lewis has pinned it at the top. That's a link to the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you may not be able to access that link. There's the direct link straight to the Google form. If you want to go fill that in, I'm closing that at some point tomorrow, so please do tell me what you want. I have already started collating my feedback, but if you've got opinions about stuff at game night that you want to factor into the future of the show, then please do let me know there. Right, good luck to you all. Let's start the draw. So hopefully Lancelot has learnt his lesson. Set of Balls number 6 is poised and ready. Let's see what the first ball out of the machine tonight is. Lancelot, we trusted you. We trusted you. Oh, dear me. We had a pink one and it fell off. Lancelot needs to go back to rehab, apparently. Oh, goodness me. Lancelot, why? Come on, this time, surely. There we go. We're underway. It's a blue one. Number 13. First appearance for that in the main lottery draw. It goes into the cage. Live TV, Lance. Yes, Lance a lot having performance issues. Indeed so. 13 could go back in. We didn't want that one. And the next ball. We might be here till midnight. We might be here till midnight. There we go. We've got one out. It's a green ball. Number 36. 5th appearance for that in the main lottery draw. Last appeared last Saturday, the 22nd of November. 19 minutes till bumper stream. Is it 4 hours? Is that what qualifies as bumper? Go on, Lancy boy. We believe in you. Yes, it does. That's a new thing, Huds. Thank you. Next one out. It's a white one. We're on our way to a rainbow. It's number 9. 4th appearance for that in the main lottery draw. Last appeared Saturday, the 25th of October. Midnight before it becomes bumper. It has to span 2 days. Lancy boy is now a thing, apparently. Lovely stuff. Hopefully, you're seeing the starters of a winning line. 4th ball out tonight is number 31. 2nd appearance for that in the main lottery draw. Last appeared Saturday, the 1st of November. Okay, there's a couple of them that don't want to get out of the drum, but a lot of them else, a lot of the other ones are spinning about. So let's see our 5th ball. No, we're going to try again. Let's see if we can get something this time. Go on, second time lucky. There we go. It's another green one out of the draw. It's number 34. 2nd appearance for that in the main lottery draw. Last appeared Saturday, the 8th of November. The 3 greens in tonight's draw. Could yet have 1 or even 2 more, as the 6th ball is drawn from the machine. Tonight it is. It's a yellow one, number 45. 1st appearance for that in the main lottery draw. What are we missing? We're just missing a pink. A pink bonus ball would be nice to complete the rainbow. 3 in a column is 1,000, I think. ABM? Oh, 3 in a column? No, nothing necessarily. 1 more to select. It's a bonus ball. It's a white one. And it's number 4. 1st appearance for that in the main lottery draw. 4 on 1 ticket. Nice for you, Oni. Let's have those balls again, this time in ascending numerical order. Tonight, number 9. Number 13. Number 31. Number 34. Number 36. And number 45. The bonus. It's number 4. So let's look at some of our bigger wins tonight. Oni getting 4 on 1 line. That's 5,000 pennies for 4 on 1 line. Very well done there. And that's Lewis SJ. SJ getting 2 with 1,000. Marcini, Kegler, Clive, Stimpson, and 2 for Flyboy, all with 3 on 1 line, each worth 1,000 pennies. Very well done, particularly SJ and Flyboy there with 2 lines with 1,000 pennies on them. Biggest overall winners, Oni's going to take some beating, 5,000 pennies, and it's off a single line for 4 numbers. Very well done there, Oni. Flyboy with 2,500 across 4 lines. SJ 2,250 across 3. Clive with 2,000 across 5 lines. I will do this graphic at some point. It'll probably happen over Christmas holidays. Lewis 1,500 across 3 lines. Kegler 1,250 across 2. And TVP and Stimpson's Angle with 1,000 across 1. And Ash with 1,000 across 4 lines. Very well done to all of our big winners and to all our little winners. And if you didn't win anything tonight, bad luck. Maybe next time. That is the lottery draw for this Saturday night. I hope it's been a nice way to end the stream. We're going to raid fast-paced events in just a minute. I'm going to roll the credits, pick a raid message, and then we'll head off and do that. Thank you all for playing the lottery. I'll see you for a raid in just a minute. Well, my friends, that is it for another Saturday night. Thank you very much once again to all of you for coming to join. I hope you've had fun with all our games this evening. Big thanks once again to our writers, to John for Plinko, to Stimpson's Angle for Distinction, and to Lewis for proofing it, and to our Frankenpack writers, JR, Ape, Ralph, Hex, Lewis, myself, and BC, and of course the proof of Cola for tonight's game of Moneybox. It's been a huge amount of fun, and I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to be back with the start of the Quizmas season. That's this coming Thursday, the 4th of December. Remember, at Quizmas, we give away prizes for a selection of games. I say we, it is just me this year, certainly in December, but I believe Ash may have plans to catch up on the Quizmas games at some point in the new year, once he's got a little bit more stability happening in his life. So again, Ash, we send you all the best, and good vibes going your way. And if it can be of any help, do pop in to some game night. If it could be of some help to take your mind off things, you're always very welcome over here. Big love to you, mate. A couple of lotteries just to pay out before we do the raid message. JR and Oni wanting a random draw. Veal success. 570 to JR, 1810 to Oni. That's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And time for some raid messages before we raid fast-paced events. So close, so Jafar for Stilgar. Delicious to see by Jerry Harris. I think that's something I said. If that's not a raid message, I don't know what is. 420 bronze it from maybe me. 72 months. That's 72 months from Ardenfetz. Martin Ben's quoting Handforth again from Lewis. Not aggressively and say yes from SJ. Wait for the ping from 8 Minky. What? Please laugh from Huds. I do like that one. Okay, this is tricky now. Harry Serafina Truman for AB Me gets pity pennies. Chaotic bisexual bananas for Ash gets pity pennies. Score count for Rowan Atkinson is actually a bird. But tonight's raid message is going to Kegler Coach for my unfortunately phrased expression at danger earlier on. Fantastic to have you here. Now leave. To have you here. Now leave. I'm going to type it out in Pascal case so it's a bit clearer, but that's going to be our raid message tonight. We're going to go and raid fast-paced events and say, fantastic to have you here. Now leave. Guys, thank you again for coming to join me. Thanks to all the writers, the proofing team, the admin team, and most of all, especially to you. I'm going to be back with Quizmas from Thursday for the month of December, and I do hope you'll come and join me. Until next time, you have been watching Game Night with me, Royal Flush. Be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe, and as always, take care. Peace out, and good night.